Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of Pippa. It's just fun videos. We're just looking at fun videos today. I got some videos, and then we'll just see where the rabbit hole takes us. We'll just see what happens. I can't hear it. The tab is muted. Oh, loud. You.
Your daily dose of internet. You
Wait.
decided to open up this.
Okay, here we go. Wait, okay, one more time. We go again, boys.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. He decided to open up this sandwich box that he forgot about 6 months ago.
It's the one from the title. It's the one from the title, or the thumbnail, Chad. It's the one from the thumbnail. You can see a little bit of it. What do you think it's gonna look like? Oh shoot. Hold on. 1 second. Oh, hold on. Okay, chat, watch the video. 1 second.
Patrz, co tam? Patrz.
They rescued their dog that got stuck in a hole.
Oh. Hold on. I'm being asked for help with something. Sorry, 1 second.
Right, high beam him. High beam him. Look your high beams. A bunch. Honk at him. That ain't right. Nah, get up next. Oh my god. Oh my god, his wheel came off. Holy. Oh my god.
Can we help too? No, it's all
Here's
good.
a good reason for why you should have water in your pool.
Tell them you're streaming. One of my co-highs needs me! Hold on.
The scientists made an experiment to show how a basic jet engine works by using a glass jar and alcohol.
Hold on. Ah! Good start. Good start the stream. Okay, there we go.
This poor little chimp didn't like what he saw.
Gotta take it off.
What do you mean he doesn't like what he sees? Ah! Ah! You traumatized him!
This is what firefighting training looks like. In this exercise, they need to be blindfolded and try to turn off the water.
I think you're thinking, buy some fire problem. Oh! He's getting blasted in the face. Hold on.
Your turn.
You guys like the one from the last
It's so
episode,
silly.
so here's another behind the scenes look of how a horror film is made.
Hold on. Discord is about video. Ah! What the?
This French guy doesn't know how to pronounce banana properly.
Voilà, tout
I'm
simplement
fucking thinking monkey heads disabled people.
à la banane attends, à la banane Nutella.
My heart stopped. I mean, there's no way that they would show gore, but... There's like this one family channel that, they're like infamous. Oh, Twitch chat is like hidden. They're infamous for like the parents won't like let the kids have anything. So when they go to restaurants, it's like the parents will order a meal and they'll be like, we'll feed you at home. And so the kids just have to sit there while the parents eat their food. Do you guys know the channel that I'm talking about? I can't remember their name. There's so many evil family channels. But they order at restaurants and they won't let their kids ever order anything. Daddy of 5? I don't think it was Daddy of 5. Laython, thank you for becoming Big PP. Well, yeah. Isn't that deranged? It's one of those things where it's like if you say it out loud, right? It feels like abuse. But it's one of those things where it's like, is this technically abuse? I don't know. It certainly feels deranged. Like, what kind of... Like, I guess it's not technically abuse to make somebody wait until you get home for them to eat. I guess. But... I don't know, man. It definitely feels like abuse. Microaggression. I don't know. It feels like more than a microaggression. It feels like it would do, like, psychological damage. Right?
For some reason, his baby is always sleeping with their arms up.
He's a future pianist.
Of all the things that could possibly go wrong, I didn't expect this.
Oh no, dog! Dog! Ah! 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 Bro! Hey! Go!
This hailstorm was so intense that it started coming through his roof and into his ceiling.
I remember, when I was younger, it didn't really hail where we lived at all. So one year it did start hailing, and my parents were having like a mega meltdown about the truck. And I didn't understand. I was just sitting there like, wow, rocks are falling from the sky. And my parents were like, especially Mamakin was freaking out. She was like very, very dramatic about it. She was like, oh my god, we have to, don't just stand there. And I'm like a kid, right? So I'm like, I can't make the sky rocks stop. I don't know what you want from me. I'm 8 years old. I don't know, man. Put a board over it. I don't know. I can't remember what ended up actually happening. I think I want to say that she put a tarp over it. But I can't remember. And I'm helping, sorry. Okay, there we go. Cargo blanket? I think it had to be a tarp. Cool, thank you. Hello, Pippa, how was your day? It was pretty good. Got lots of errands done. Plywood would probably help. I don't think we had any plywood just laying in the yard, but I think the truck was fine. I think everything was fine. Can I be real with you, chat? I don't understand. Hold on. Okay, I'm going into do not disturb mode now. Problem is solved. Okay, anyways. Oh, welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in, Yana! Hello. I'm gonna be real. Maybe this is a hot take. Maybe it's because I don't take enough pride in my shit or whatever. But I think like dents and scratches and stuff are such a non-issue. I think it's... Oh, Nana, rated on both platforms. Thank you. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. We're just watching daily dose of internet, random videos, and yapping. They aren't an issue. I don't think they are. I think, like, it's inevitably going to happen, right? Like, why are you freaking out about, like, a little dent or a little scratch, you know? If it renders the vehicle inoperable, or if it's, like, severe cosmetic damage, like, okay, yeah. Like, I understand, you know? You don't want your bumper gone. That's bad. But, like, I don't know, like a little, like some little scratches and stuff, some little dents, whatever, man, whatever. It's like you're gonna have this thing for presumably tens and tens of years. Like, why are you so? Yeah, exactly, Zachary Rolick. My pickup truck is a tool, not a pet. Exactly. It's a tool. You're meant to use it, and it especially, like, I don't know. It confuses me. Especially, like, with my parents, because my parents like to do off-road stuff, but they'll, like, freak out about, like, oh, we don't want the branches to scratch the truck, the car, whatever. And it's like, bro, it's fine. It's Pippa, the resale value. Who the fuck is reselling their cars, man? Boy, thank you. My hot rod is a pet, however. Okay, if it's like a display type car, all right, like, I understand. You know, you were driving around like a classic car or whatever the fuck. Like, that is more of a pet than a tool. But, like, just like a daily driver? Who cares? I think you're setting yourself up for disaster. Jeff, thank you. Do not say my name. How do you feel about Sakura's primal hunger shit right now? 6-pack of ramen, 9 boiled eggs. Is he getting fat? Sakura's already kind of fat. Nuclear Helper, thank you. You can be super careful and then get thwartings literally at any random parking lot. Exactly. Salty, thank you for becoming Big PP. It's all for appearance? Bro, who cares? Pippa definitely does not own or drive a vehicle. Bro, I have both. I have a car and I drive, motherfucker. And I don't care. I don't fucking care, man. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Rust destroys your car. Okay, rust is bad. Rust is bad. But anything else? It doesn't matter. Like little scratches? Who's looking at your car that intensely? Am I crazy? I don't think I've ever looked at anybody's vehicle and gone, you know what? This SUV has a little scratch on the back. Interesting. They must have drove into a densely wooded area and got a light scraping from a tree branch. The sad state of the world. There are people who judge a lot. It's insane. It's insane. But you know what? I wear shirts with stains in them, so my brain might be cooked. My mindset, this is how my brain goes for like clothing. It's like, oh, this has a stain in it. That's just part of the pattern now. That's just part of the pattern. I'll eventually cover that up with a patch or something. I won't. I never do. I never do cover them up. Escar Crab, thank you. Pippa is talking to fat because of anxiety from the girls, probably. He's stress eating. King Elcidian, thank you. Just throw a cinder wrap to hide the dents. Oh man. Muser, thank you. What are you, French? What, man? She's so real for that. I think I am. I think I'm living life in a little bit more of an enlightened manner in that regard. Because here's the logic, right? Here's the logic. Can anybody fault you for your shirt having a stain in it? Because how do they know when it happened? What if you just came back from lunch? They don't know. They don't know, man. Sam Peach, thank you. I don't really care about dents in my car since it's old, but the mechanic just told me it needs a new engine. Oh, no. Okay, at that point, just get a new car, man. David Young, thank you. Some people care more about their objects than others. Questgiver, thank you. Pippa is just low-key my dad right now. The shirt is older than you are. I have shirts that are older than me, man. I I have a lot of like movie TV or like movie shirts, promotional movie shirts and shit. And they're not fancy or anything. I just get them from thrift stores. And so it's like, ooh, this is a promotional shirt for this. And it's old as hell. It's older than I am. Cool ones? I have a lot of cool ones.
Oh, there went that. Got ice in the house.
This is fucked up.
Now, you just busted that out.
This is what it sounds like when a
That is incredibly fucked up. That would stress me out. Hail coming from the fucking roof. Youngly, thank you. 26 months. Am I old now? You're
shark
old.
is coughing underwater.
He coughed? It looked like a hiccup.
Em cima da nossa loja.
Oh, that was so strange.
E agora, produção?
Oh my god! What the hell is he doing? Cats are so weird.
So I guess he interrupted.
Cats? I don't understand cats. I don't understand them. My mom's cat really likes me and follows me around and wants to like sleep on my bed and hang out with me. And I'm like, bro, I appreciate that you love me, but can you fuck off? Can you leave me alone? And then when I do sit down to give her some attention, she like fucking bites me or runs off. And I'm like, I hate you, man. I don't actually hate you. But what the fuck is your problem? Why are you doing this to me? Brock Sampson, thank you. Pippa, nothing but love, but when was the last time you resupplied?
After this guy that was about to base jump.
Cats like quiet people. But I yell when I stream.
It was her first time in a self-driving
That's so awkward, man. What the fuck?
car, and she got
Like,
scared.
He was going base jumping. And so he was waiting for the car to go by. That was such
So
an
I
awkward...
guess he interrupted this guy that was about to base jump. It was her first time
What is this person's problem?
in a self-driving car, and she got scared.
But they're willing to feed them, and that's my big thing. Oh,
It's okay, Margaret. I think Jeremy's trying to get you.
So this is a really smart idea.
Is this a self-driving car? I've never been inside one of those. I think that would scare the hell out of me. Viclax, thank you. Legit on the scratches, all my daily cars, or all my cars till recently have been my daily fun cars, but recently I got an SUV that looked like hell but ran great. I wrapped it and couldn't care less if something happens. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I guess they make Mona Lisa themed cat beds now.
Oh, that's pretty cute. That's neat, I like
This
that.
poor guy had no way of slowing down.
Doesn't look like he's trying. What is... Oh, no!
I just found out that male pigeons like to give flowers to their wives.
Always does this every time we've got dandelions. And he runs back in
Aww.
with the flower and gives it to his wife.
What a gentleman. That's so sweet. Kill him! Knock him over! Whoa! Ah! No! Oh! Oh!
Hey, look how
recovery!
fast I can swim away.
That was insane, chat. That was insane. I don't think
These
Bro
are called
knows
the
how to
ringing
swim.
rocks of Montana, and they're strange because they really shouldn't sound.
I can't swim for shit. Scooby, thank you. Biggins. I can't swim for the life of me. I don't know why it's so hard. I think I just don't have the brain for it. You know when you get in the water and you're like, okay, all I gotta do is just emulate how they do it in the movies and stuff. And then you try and you just start like sinking and then you can't breathe and then you resort back to doggy paddling like you're 5 years old. That's my experience.
like this.
Oh. The rocks are fake.
These kids are waiting for the firefighters to show up to put out this fire. Her daughter was busy and didn't want to be bothered.
Excuse me.
Oh no, that child's brain is cooked. Oh no. Oh no, it's over. Doomed. Absolutely doomed. You know, I heard when I was younger that looking at a screen in darkness is bad for you. Is that true? Strains your eyes?
This truck that was carrying watermelons got into
That child feels, yeah, too young to have an iPad.
a crash, so everybody
Yes,
pulled
it
over
is.
to steal some melons.
Hey, look, there's some watermelon cemetery. Wanna hop out and get you a free melon?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Manny, thank you. Pippa, can you pat your head and rub your belly at the same time? If you can do that, you can swim.
For some reason, all
will
these
not
fish were
trick
spotted
me.
jumping out of the water.
They're having a little party. Why is everybody messaging me? Leave me alone! Leave me alone! I have 3 different family members text messaging me and nobody's dying! So what is the problem? Fuck off! What the hell? What the hell's wrong with that guy? Tom Fox, thank you. Pippa, do you think the Chinese century is upon us, or will the West end stagnate and Europe will federalize in the coming decades? Bro, it's over for Europe. Europe is cooked. America will always stand strong. Europe is over, though.
These people were out on their paramotor when a group of geese decided to join them.
Oh, they're using the aerodynamics. The aero...
These building workers got caught in a windstorm.
Like a plane. These guys are also experiencing something like a plane. Ah! Ah! Fuck!
So why does he look like this?
Wow, wow, wow. That's an ugly dog. No! What? What do you even do in that situation? What do you even do then? What the fuck? Your phone's just gone! Oh no! Marvin, thank you. At least you know your family loves you, Pippa. Maybe. I don't know. They could be complaining. I'm not looking. Man. Rip open the gates. Just time to get a new one. It's just over. Oh, man. Oh. Yay!
That is the end of this video.
That was cute.
Hopefully I made your day just a little better, and I will see you guys.
What else you
are the
got?
best
What else you got? Lizard.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. He wanted to have some fun with his pet lizard that was shedding its skin.
Wow. I wonder if this would stress him at all. Everything you hit the bud. You told us you want VTuber drone racing. How about I put some wheels in the Doro and made it VTuber horse racing IRL? Yeah, do that, do that. Ow! Fuck! That looks painful.
I knew you were...
What the fuck? I don't understand what happened there. Oh my god.
So, does anyone know how this magic trick works?
Okay. Now, not to brag or anything, but I've watched a lot of Penn and Teller, so. Okay. Okay, so this is actually very simple. So depending on where you place your fingers in along the edges of the book, some of the pages are slightly shorter than the others, so you can create an effect that results in when you hold down on the certain size, it flips those pages, and then when you hold down on the other height, it will flip those pages. And that's also how they do some card tricks. And that's also why it wasn't perfect.
This dog managed
This
to
is me and collabs.
sneak out of this truck, but struggled to get back in.
Oh my god. I would worry about my dog killing itself. Oh my god! What are they doing? What the fuck? That's just mean. What the? He fucking broke
Vas-y,
it.
mon gâté. Teste le nouvel sneaker. Oh, wow! Oh, wow!
Whoa, he's so fast. He's so
Here's a
fast.
good example of what practical
He
effects
broke
look
the
like when making a
drywall
movie.
barrier.
And can you push in?
And pull him in. It's actually kind of like that.
What?
He was teaching
That
his
is a
mom
bad sound. I don't like that sound. I don't like that sound at all.
how to box in virtual reality.
Okay, this is
Those two people?
creepy. Ah!
Maybe turn around.
Whoa! Based! Punch that child! Whoa! Ruin the game for everybody, man. When I was younger, my schools had a very explicit no dunking policy. You were not allowed to dunk or hang off the rim or do anything like that. What? What an asshole. No balling. Oh! I'm so scared of water. I could never. I do remember playing in storm drains when I was younger. But I'm so...
Come on, Rodney.
Oh my god.
They managed to get this tree to perfectly fall into this tree stump.
Look at the smiley face. Thalassophobia, yeah. Ooh! Whoa!
She managed to teach her cat how to
Skill.
clap.
That's a smart cat. Chat, can you clap? Can we get some clap in chat? You're not gonna let a cat beat you out, are you? No? Oh, some of you are doing it. Good job, chat. Good job. Good job. There you
This
go.
poor
Oh,
bear
people
got stuck with
clap.
toilet paper stuck in his butt.
Bears are strange. They make me uncomfortable. They're too uncanny, I think. They look a little bit like dogs.
Buenos dias. Buenos dias.
A few days ago,
the
this
fuck?
weird comet thing was spotted flying
They
over
look
Los
like
Angeles.
dogs, kinda.
Whoa. That's crazy.
What is that?
That's a bottle rocket.
We're in Los Angeles. Anyone know what this is?
Bottle rocket.
Men will really watch this video and
They're Benezigyu. Pippa doing magic trick stream in the future? Maybe.
say heck yeah.
Whoa! Whoa! Ah! That was terrible. Why would you do that? One time when I was younger, I had like a long slinky, but it wasn't plastic. It was, I don't know, like rubber or something. And I tied a ball from a bird toy. So it's like a giant like a giant bead, basically. I tied it to the end of the long slinky. And I would just like stand still and like spin with it, like I don't know. I was bored. I don't know how to describe it. It wasn't like an amazing activity or anything, but yeah, I kind of made a sling, kind of. And the ball, I didn't do good enough of a knot on it, and so it flew off and broke a window, and I almost saw God that day. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
This guy found a wild owl that loves to be pet.
I don't think you should pet that guy. Is that a great gray owl? Horses are so silly. Holy face. Oh my god! They got all the tears! Wait, is that
Watch
street
the big
legal?
one. You ready? Watch it. What?
Is that street legal?
Oh, it's blue.
Eh?
Oui, Antoine.
What is this bitch doing?
Ah bah les talons, hein. Oh, mais où?
Chat, this is a spy.
She wanted her
That's a
friend to record her
spy.
dancing.
On the main floor. An informative audio tour is
That was dumb.
She confessed everything
So
at her
was I.
graduation.
I googled everything. I can't go to college. I googled everything.
Oh. It's over for her. It's so over for the AI education generation. I feel like you just have to enforce people not being allowed to have their phones and not being able to use computers or laptops. Make people dig through books for research and everything. Ultimate Drago, thank you. Hope your week was alright, Pippa. Thank you. But you know what? I think AI is going to kill something that, in my opinion, was cancerous and unnecessary. That being homework. I think it's so fucked up in school to assign homework. Okay? Like, for little kids, they've got nothing else to do. Alright? That's understandable, you know? Like, a fucking 8-year-old ain't doing anything after school. But once you get into, like, high school age, bro, like, kids are working part-time jobs and shit. People are working on their family's farm and shit, man. When do, like... And they're expected to do a whole bunch of other shit in order to get into, like, good colleges and... Like, come on, man. I think homework is... I think homework is dumb. I never did it. I never fucking did homework. Bring back manual labor. They want like 2 hours of homework per class. Some of them do, yeah. Neil Herkid, thank you. 90% of actual work is also Googling. Whenever I had to do homework, I would just do it on the bus. Or like during lunch. Or like between classes. And sometimes my teachers would be like, why are you doing this right now? And I was like, because I don't want to do it when I go home. Why would I save this for when I have free time to do what I want? You're insane. I'm there to do the work. Home time is home time. Exactly. I don't know. I think it's deranged. I think homework is very, very stupid. I'm gonna add, I think homework incentivizes cheating. Because you can like ask people around you for help with it and everything. And so it's sort of got like an unfair advantage for people who have more people in their life or have internet. I guess nowadays everybody has internet and a phone in their pocket and shit. But like when I was younger, it's like my parents are fucking helping me with my homework. I don't have anybody to ask for this shit. If I'm stuck on something, what am I gonna fucking do? Dig through my textbook and try to understand it? Bro, my textbook stays in my fucking locker. If I had to bring all my textbooks home every day, that's like 30 pounds on my back, alright? And I gotta walk a mile uphill. I ain't fucking doing that. I'm a child. Zachary Wollick, thank you. Reminder that homework was invented as punishment. Certainly feels like a punishment. Corgi Dan, thank you. I never did my homework. I had RuneScape to play. True? Both ways. Yes, both. Well, no. A lot of the time, I would get driven to school in the morning. Most places that I lived. Because getting dropped off at school, like sometimes I would get dropped off at school at like 6 a.m. and I'm like, fuck it, man. Like, this is better than having to take public transportation. Not public transportation, but school transportation. I would rather get dropped off an hour early, hour and a half early, whatever, and just sit there and hang out rather than have to fucking fight for my life to get a seat on the bus. Hell nah. Later, Kathy. Happy 400K, Pippa! Since you're watching random things, look up donkeys laugh at dogs. The video makes me laugh every time I see it. Donkey laughs at dogs. Okay, Malcolm Lane, thank you. Grades literally don't matter once you graduate. I mean, your SAT or your GPA and SAT scores or whatever. Oh my god! I think those matter, right? Because you need those to get into college. Good colleges, and they can get you grants.
This is what it looks like when planes have too much fuel and need to dump it to arrive at a safe landing weight.
Chemtrails! Thanks, Delta, for killing the environment.
So I've watched this video like 17 times, and I can't figure out where this other woman came from.
What other woman?
This little puppy was terrified of his cows.
Ambi doesn't
17 times, and I can't figure out where this other woman came from.
I don't know!
And I can't figure out where this other woman came from.
It literally has to be edited. Frame by frame time. I think you can see the... Yeah, the lighting changes. I think that's when... I think it's this. Maybe? I don't know. You can see her foot earlier in the video. Yeah, you can see it while it's still this, but I think they like edited it and masked it, I guess, so that way I don't know. Like she comes in and then I think it's just editing trick.
This little puppy was
I think it's just an editing trick.
Ambi does not like the cows.
Go further back?
I've watched this video like 17 times, and I can't figure out where this other woman came from.
Hold on.
Can't figure out where this other woman came from.
Because there's nowhere for her to come from. There's no point where the screen is obscured and there's
I've watched this video like 17 times, and I can't figure out where this other woman came from.
Look behind the pillar.
This little puppy was watched this video like 17 times, and I can't figure out where this other woman came from. She's not behind the pillar, man.
We would have seen her cross.
This little puppy was terrified of his cows.
Ambi does not like the cows.
No!
Oh my god.
Ew. Better go thinking when you're hot, you can just phase into reality around other hot people. Uggos don't have this ability. I do it all the time. What the hell? Ah, creepy!
He chased after these fish that were under the ice.
But yeah, thank you. They don't come from nowhere because they don't make me afraid, and things that make me afraid don't exist. I'm terrified of women's. Understandable. When I was little, I was deathly afraid of cows for some reason. Now my favorite meat is
His
beef.
dog saw this cat do the
Take your
trick
power
and
back,
got
man.
jealous and wanted to join in.
Ah!
Oh my god.
What is friendly dog? Seo-chan, thank you. Are you Pipkin Pippa or Pippa Pipkin? I'm confused. I am...
This piece of art creates a crazy optical illusion.
Ooh, what the hell? It's 3 pieces of, like, cardboard. Or wood, I guess. Like, angled inwards. And then this one is, like, angled up and outwards. Like, so... It's like... Hold on. So, like, from above... You have the walls, and then I think it would be like this is the roof. Maybe? Yeah! That's trippy though. It's
That is the end of this
concave.
video. Hopefully have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys again very, very soon.
Oh, this is only possible if you look at it with one eye or camera. I'm pretty sure it works regardless. Chad, is this real?
Get his hands dirty himself.
Chad, is this real?
Hey, look at this! Donald Trump! Taking down Vince McMahon! Oh my God! The hostile takeover of Donald Trump on Vince McMahon!
Did he do that in real life? Yes.
These are the best videos of 2024.
Wow. What the fuck? Plane engine starts falling apart. Wait, drive through. I can't be fooled. Wait, let's just keep going through them. I haven't watched Daily Dose in so long.
Daily Dose of Internet.
These
This
are all
woman
new to me.
randomly found some natural oil gushing out of the ground in her backyard.
I fear me and my husband might become millionaires. I think there's oil in our backyard, but I may be mistaken. I just need somebody to confirm for me before I call the police.
Does that not look like oil? And also that over there. Okay, wait. Before you get all your ideas, let me show you this. Is that
Your neighbors are about to kill you.
not oil?
This is probably the craziest video you'll see today.
Oh, it's septic? It's sewer? Oh, ew.
This moving truck had a leaking propane tank inside of it. Not only was the driver okay, but he pulled the truck over,
Jesus
came to a
Christ.
stop,
Wishing I
and
could
walked
give Pippa the
around
triangle
trying
makes
to
it look
figure
like a
out why
clickbait
his truck
thumbnail.
exploded.
Triangle? Tommy Fox or Thumb Fox, thank you. Homework sets a precedent. The curriculum is too full and the school uses it as cheap incentive for child engagement. Whoa! No! He killed it! Kristen, thank you. Let's watch some 𝐒𝐶𝐍𝐶𝐄. Oh wait. Donkey.
This paraglider in
Donkey
China had a
laughs
powerful
at
updraft
dog.
that sent him 9,000 meters up and got covered in this.
Sorry, we can watch this. Oh, what a fucking asshole! Did I help? I thank you. Isn't Daily Dose basically Zoomer Ray William Johnson? No, because this guy's not interrupting to give his funny haha
This
takes
paraglider
constantly.
in China hit a powerful
my job.
updraft that sent him 9,000 meters up and got covered in ice. He luckily survived the situation by remaining calm and keeping a level head.
Why did you do that? I think she did it on purpose. No!
This guy went to a grocery store in Portugal, and this is how they advertise their products.
Vai na tal, clica.
We need this in America. This is badass. This is incredible.
Silas, come get your medicine, boo. Good, swallow. No, we're not done, but we still got some more. Silas.
These people in the UK saw this fighter jet coming in for a landing.
I don't think I would want to stand near there. Ooh, scary. Ooh, ooh.
Poor little guy
Oh my
can't figure out why he
God,
can't
man.
climb this waterfall.
Oh! He can't have it, but he wants
She
it.
realized that
No!
after owning them for 10 years, she has never told her dogs what her name is.
My name's Taylor.
This crane operator saw her sunbathing and decided to use a shadow to block the sun.
That's fucked up. That's toxic. He's so base for this though. Unfathomably base. Some bitch is gonna
This is what
write
it
a
looks
Twitter
like when a
thread about
really
how this
tall
is an
person tries
example
to
of
drive a
toxic
sports car.
masculinity.
Excuse me? How do you fit in this car? You're so tall.
I'm actually 6'5". I fit perfect.
Is that safe? I don't think that's legal. What a little helper. No. Ah! Oh my
This
god,
coffee-
she almost killed that dog!
The shop rolled out a red carpet for all their customers coming in to see how they would react.
I would leave. I would leave. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Now it's awkward. Now you made it awkward. Now I don't want to be here. I feel like you're doing a bit and I don't want to be any part of it. What the fuck? I'm glad they're having good time though. What fucking monkey?
Good boy, Pinky. Oh,
Thank you for the raid, Cat Dragons. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I forgot this on screen.
What's wrong with your eye?
Oh no! Ah, I accidentally clicked off.
Hello, everyone,
We'll never
this is
know.
your-
We'll never know what's wrong with the dog. Just kidding.
What's wrong, buddy? Look at me. What's wrong with your eye? You
Oh,
wanna go outside? You wanna go outside and play?
Cat, thank you
Oh,
so
now
much for
you're
the raid.
fine.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, now you're hurt again.
This lizard shows exactly what skedaddling looks like.
He's gonna get it! He's gonna get it! Aye! Chat, I feel like this would be like on a news article about like these two people doing this and her standing in an exact way required for crushing like a specific bone or whatever that's in like the ribcage area that would like angle and pierce and like go through his heart and kill him.
This guy just graduated from high school and realized that they used AI to write a paragraph in this section of his yearbook.
I paid $65 for this, bro. Look. I use ChatGPT. Look, feel free to let me know if you need any adjustments or additional information. Bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
They use ChatGPT. That's crazy.
Damn.
I think that's a skill issue. You bought a yearbook, you fucking idiot? What's wrong with you?
This delivery guy saw him playing basketball and wanted to join in.
If this was Amazon, they would have found out this guy's name and they would have killed him. They would have went to his house with a gun and they would have shot him in between the eyes and said, "How fucking dare you? You think you
This
can
guy
ball
realized
on
that he got
company
stuck on his
time?
road, so he pulled
You will never be ballin'."
off the most insane U-turn ever caught on camera.
I think I'd have a panic attack and then I would jump off the mountain. I would have a panic attack and I would jump off the side. This clip is ancient. I've never seen it before. I gotta say though, I am I am a person that is not, how do I say this without outing myself as a shitty driver? You know, I think it's okay to tap the curb a little bit, all right? I think it's okay to tap the curb a little bit because then you know how close you are to it. And I'm a woman driver, okay? So I think you know, you tap the curb a little bit, it's fine. You know where it is now, okay? But every time, this is why I don't drive with my parents, okay? This is why I let my parents always drive. They'll be like, "You're gonna pop the tire. The tire's gonna pop. What are you? You can't do that. You have to. Okay, put it in. Let it like roll off a little bit." And I'm like, "It's fine. It's fine, man. Everything's fine." Background noise, thank you. No wonder you don't care what your car looks like. True. 99, thank you. All Amazon trucks come with a little Teddy's case special for when the drivers go against company policy and take an extra 2 seconds for their break. They're probably right. You're probably wrong. Maybe. You will kill the sidewalls and eventually the tires will be dead due to wall integrity compromise. Good lord. Listen, man. I'm not driving onto no fucking curb, alright? But like a little tap? Who cares? PTN Fiend, thank you. Who cares? Red lights don't exist to Pippa. Bro. While I'm talking about driving shit, you know what irks me? Why are you motherfuckers staying at a dead stop when the light goes green? Start moving. What is your problem? It's green. Just go. But people will wait. Like, you have to wait for it to be your turn to start moving. And it's like, bro, just go. Just go. Just start crawling, man. Just start fucking crawling. Why are you waiting for it to be your turn to start moving forward? We can all move forward. We can all start driving forward. What are you waiting for, man? I don't get road rage. All right? But I do question some people. I do question some of the culture because it makes me self-doubt. It's like, am I doing something wrong? Am I being over-eager by wanting to start going immediately when the light turns green? I feel like this would be better for everybody if we started going. But I don't know, man. I don't know. A little bit? Move, you fool. I get self-conscious at yellow lights. Because I know there's two very distinct kinds of people. There's the kinds of people that are like, I need to start slowing down. And then there's the other kind of person that are like, I need to speed the fuck up right now. And so I always pray that the person behind me is a I need to slow down type person. Because I always assume, you know, like yellow light, all right, that pedestrian walk sign's about to turn on. And some, like, 13-year-old child is about to start like zooming by on a skateboard, and if I try and push this even a little bit, I'm gonna have blood on my hands. I'm gonna have blood and a hoverboard through my windshield if I don't stop. Pippa thinks yellow means stop. I mean, yeah, I do think yellow means stop most of the time. You know, sometimes it's like, okay, I like feasibly, realistically, I can make this, all right? But most of the time, that shit means stop. Miguel, thank you. Bro, it's not that deep. It is that deep. It is that deep. Yellow means floor it. That's how a lot of people are, man. Yellow means stop if you can, don't stop if you cannot. I have almost been rear-ended a few times because I do hard stop. So, like, not often, but like, whenever there's a pedestrian, I get scared, man. This is my guilty. This is my driver vice. I see a pedestrian. I don't hard stop if I don't see a pedestrian. But if I see a pedestrian, I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, this person is going to get killed. They are going... Because people don't pay attention, okay? People will just see, like, the thing come on, and they'll just start walking. And it scares me, because I don't want blood on my hands, man. I don't want blood. I would rather get bumped, okay, than the pedestrians start walking. Those people don't even look. They don't. So many of them don't even look. So it's like, I've never been in an accident. But someday I know it's going to be because of a pedestrian. I just know it. Because people don't care. You don't hard stop and yellow, red is stop, Pippa. Doesn't matter. Defensive driving. Yeah. Phone users are going to get Darwin. Man, okay, I got some more driving anecdotes or complaints. Okay, you know, another thing I don't understand. All right, my mom's got all these crazy rules for driving. I don't know where she gets them. I have no fucking idea. Actually, I do know. It's from Facebook, okay? Because it's other people bitching about stuff. And so I frequently, you know, I have like a lot of self-doubt, all right? With driving, because it's like I'm behind like this multi-ton beast that can fucking slay people. I should be careful. I'm probably disobeying a rule that I don't even know exists, okay? Because the driver's manual is like, I don't even remember. That shit's not very long, okay? I remember that the driver's manual is not very long, but there's a million rules for everything that are listed out in like your state codes and shit. But they're not all in the manual. So I'm frequently like, okay, you know, like, okay, like here's like an example of one that is true, okay? Of like making a right on a red arrow, okay? That is legal in some states and not in other states, okay? And so if you hear that, Denpa Sakai, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Thank you. I hope you had a good stream. A right on a red arrow is legal in some places, but like when you hear that, you're like, why is there an arrow pointing right? And why is it red if I'm still allowed to go? How does that make any sense? You can't turn on a red arrow. That depends on your state, Casey. Google it. So you're like, okay, obviously this means I can't turn on the red arrow, right? That doesn't make any sense that I would be allowed to turn right on a red arrow, because otherwise why would there be a specifically a red arrow for it? But in some states, chat, you're allowed to make a right on a red arrow. And it's like, what? But it's per state. It's per state. And so when you hear it, it's like you're lying to me. You're trying to get me arrested. What are you talking about? There's no way, bro. There's no way. But yes, in fact, in some states, you can turn right on a red arrow. What the fuck? But then there's some traffic rules that are just completely made up that Mamakin will occasionally tell me. And I'm like, is this a red arrow situation? Is this a red arrow situation? Are you fucking with me? Or is this real? And I'm gonna say 90% of the time it's not real.
It's not real. And so Mama Kid will be like, I didn't have to stop for that pedestrian because he didn't signal to me that he was looking to cross the street. And I'm like, I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure that's not true. What? And then I found out that it's like a Facebook thing that's going around where people are complaining about pedestrians because pedestrians should know that they have to signal their intent to cross. And it's like, I looked it up. It's not true. It's not true, chat. It's not true. This thing that's getting spread around Facebook, you know what? Maybe there is a state that it is true. But at least in my state, it's just not fucking true. Yeah, you don't need a license to be a pedestrian. Pikachu Chris, thank you. Oh, man. So I watched her, like, blow by a pedestrian who was going to cross, and the guy yelled at her. And I'm sitting there like, maybe I should be the one driving right now, but also if I'm the one driving, I'm gonna have to hear a bunch of illegal advice the entire time. And I can't handle that, man. I can't handle that. I've got too much self-doubt. Because I'll listen. I'll be like, okay, well, or I won't do it. And I'll be like, okay, well, I'll look it up later. This doesn't sound right. I'll look it up later. And she'll be like, well, look it up. I'm telling you. It's been true since the 80s. And I'm like, okay. Thanks. Okay. So we're not thank you. Did you know it's illegal to turn on red in New York City? That doesn't surprise me. It seems like there'd be a lot of rules in New York City to try and minimize pedestrian casualties. Background noise, thank you. Mama Kin, the sovereign citizen. No. Never take advice on how to drive from anyone unless it's the official driver handbook or driving lessons. Never listen to anybody ever. Drexel, thank you. It was legal to drink and drive in the 80s. Oh my god. God, it's just, I hate driving. I like driving, but I hate driving. I would rather, especially like on vacation, you know, if I'm like headed somewhere, my ass is taking an Uber everywhere. I don't fucking care. I'm not dealing with this shit, all right? I don't know the roads. I don't know the laws. I don't know, like, the fucking common etiquette, okay? Because there's, like, micro etiquette city to city. I'm just not doing this shit. Yeah, rental cars can be stressful. Also, like, having to potentially rent a car and go through that hell? I don't fucking think so, man. Pippa doesn't know her laws. When I'm out of state, no, I don't. Silver Dogs, thank you. Got it, Pippa. Won't listen to anyone while driving. Even to that annoying guy in the black and white car with the flashing lights. But yeah, thank you, woman. Man. Boston etiquette, survive. I think that's New York City etiquette as well. Survive and get where you're going as fast as you possibly can. On vacation, I have my friends drive. Man. How much money are you been saving by renting a car instead of taking Ubers? I don't know, because I won't rent. My ass will not rent the car. I don't care if I have to take a fucking super long Uber trip and it's gonna cost me $100. You know what? Once I'm at the location that I need to be, I'll make the most of it, alright? I'll make that $100 Uber go far. As long as it means I don't have to fucking rent a car. Drexel, thank you. Thoughts on aftermarket LED headlights? I think you should kill yourself. I think you deserve to get in an automobile accident. Okay? I think aftermarket LED headlights, you're going to hell. You are a genuinely bad person. Okay? I don't care what your thought process is. Oh man, but this is going to allow me to drive safer. Bro, your headlights are 24/7 high beams, and your high beams could fucking signal boats onto safe land, alright? Stop. Turn that shit off. I would rather you drive with no headlights at all than me get blinded for 5 seconds every time you go by. I hate you. You're a bad person. Don't drive behind me either. I can't fucking see. I feel like I'm in a fucking movie. I can't see anything. I'm literally blind. I have to pull off to the side of the road and let you pass, because otherwise I will actually crash and die. Max, thank you. Then there's places where there's a bunch of implants which become a wild card on what type of driver you see. Sugar, thank you. It's turned on red here in Illinois. Also, my dad's instructions when teaching me to drive out here was real simple. Whatever the speed limit says, go 5 miles over. Bro, that's another thing my parents insist upon. Now, I think Papakin is a really good driver, okay? Papakin is really good at driving. Especially with, like, the technical foundations. However, motherfucker will be like, oh yeah, 5 miles over the speed limit's fine. And I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not, man. What? Mamakin insists as well. She's like, 5 miles over the speed limit? They can't give you a ticket for that. And I'm like, what do you think the speed limit's for? What? Cops hardly ever bother, but it's written that way for a reason, man! Eddie Lombardo, thank you. Aftermarket LEDs are cool, especially in the winter with snow on the roads. Driving isn't already enough of a challenge. That one, thank you. Zolfic Drew, Pippa. Philip says, thank you. I hate having to drive into the city. I almost get hit by another driver every time. Man. The speed limit is a suggestion. Oh, man! You have to account for tolerances. I think you should strive to drive the speed limit. Not 5 miles over. Not up to 10 miles higher. You should try to drive the speed limit, okay? It's there for a reason. Bro. Chris Cook, thank you. The flow of traffic is the speed limit. The law of the speed limit is to maintain income from police work. Bunch of bull. Bro, the flow of traffic shit. I get passed by police officers all the fucking time when I'm going the speed limit. And every time I think to myself, if I speed up, he's gonna pull me over. That man is baiting me. If I try to go any faster, I am going to get pulled over. Link Nito, thank you. In Boston, the worst drivers are from Rhode Island. They drive 10 under in the left lane and make a ton of illegal turns. Also hate LED headlights. They hurt. If it's a gravel road, there is no speed limit. Yes, there is. You will start to drift corners. Apache, thank you. Pippa, you're from the country. You're not doing 90 on the back roads. Hypothetically, of course. No. No, I don't. Especially not on the back roads. You know how many fucking deer jumped out ready to end my life, ready to go through my windshield and kill me? How many people's chickens are on the road? How many people's cows and horses get out? I ain't doing that, man. You lost the game. Thank you. Speed limits are limits and limits are meant to be broken! If we didn't break our limits, we wouldn't have gone to the moon. Break the limits, but no! Thursday, thank you. Miguel, thank you. Police officers here in Argentina are high as fuck while working. I don't trust them or their laws, so I don't give a shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. Cows are worth a lot of points. Bro, CPBC Tech, thank you. You can get a ticket obstructing the flow of traffic if the entirety of traffic is going 5 to 10 over. Also, left lane is only for passing. I never use the left lane, man. My ass is never in the left lane. Skeptical Panda, thank you. Be like a zebra. Stay with the pack. Funky Giant, thank you. Driving on Chicago Interstate is basically move over when I signal or we're both going in the ditch. That's Cargione, thank you. If you pit maneuver a police successfully, they will throw you an impromptu parade with all their squad cars, sirens, and sometimes even helicopters. Hell yeah. Epoxy, thank you. I survived driving in Chicago. Speed limits don't matter. Turn signals are a suggestion, and wrecking CPD is funny. Energy, thank you. Backroad speed limit is based on your control. Confirm Pippa drives like a granny. I do drive like a granny. And you know what? I will never die. I will never die in a car accident because I do drive like a granny. All right? I'm not dying. All right? It's not... I will stop for the pedestrians. I will go the speed limit. Okay? I will resist the urge to pedal to the metal, even though it calls to me like the siren song of the sea. But that's exactly what it is, because it will get me killed. Montana Emerald, thank you. Where I'm from, you take home what you hate. Oh my god. You know one thing that's illegal that a lot of people don't know is you're not actually allowed to speed up or break the speed limit in the left lane. When you're passing, you're not allowed to go over the speed limit for that. Okay? But all the time, motherfuckers be like, just speed up and pass them. And it's like, you're not the one who has to eat the ticket! Binary goes, thank you. I would let Pippa drive me around. Sounds safe. John in English, thank you. It's not up to you. It's up to other drivers. Burst angle rules, thank you. As a cop, if you're going 15 miles over or less, it's up to the officer. Anything over, the cop has to give you a ticket. Background noise, thank you. 5 above is my default just about anywhere. Nah, man. I say, go the fucking speed limit. And the only time when there should be any allowance over going the speed limit is when it's like you're going down a hill or going up a hill, and like there will like naturally the car starts to speed up, and you do have to like counteract that a bit, right? But you have to like be aware. The speed limit fluctuations, okay, are only for like environmental. You will cause actual traffic jams. Man, fuck you. I'm not getting the ticket. Daniel Sarah, thank you. The granny fan art is going to be wild. Dexter, thank you. Pippa would make an excellent taxi driver. No, I would not. I would absolutely not. Miguel, thank you for the $100. Bro, another use case. If Shoddy want bang, do you want me to fixate on the speed limit? No shit. What the fuck? Still, thank you. My general rule of thumb is 10, 15 over, depending on the speed and area. What the fuck is wrong with you? Binary goes, thank you. I drive 5 above the speed limit because anyone driving at or below limit isn't elderly, is obviously smuggling drugs, and I don't want to be obvious! I'm not smuggling drugs, and I'm not elderly! I just believe the rules are there to be followed! Bro! Silverdog, thank you. Pippa, you can go whatever speed you like as long as it's in the right lane. Damn right. I do 100% agree with that. Your ass should always be in the right lane. Alright? Jason, thank you. You only get a ticket if you get caught. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. You know, for all of my fear of cops, okay? I feel like nobody ever gets pulled over. Ever. Ever. In my area. Like, I'll be watching some motherfucker do 90 down a residential. Alright? Somebody will, like, jump out right in front of me and there's a cop chilling right there. Nothing. Fucking nothing. Their asses cannot be bothered. Will never happen. Nobody will ever get pulled over in my town. Bossa, thank you. Are we exempt from speed limits if we're playing Eurobeat? No. King Elcidian, thank you. In Illinois, only truckers and drug runners do the limit. Oh my god. Arrest me for following the speed limit!
Silly boy, thank you. Pippa's an elderly grandma with a bag of Columbia under the car. I don't mind it, thank you. If I'm not supposed to go 120 miles per hour, then why does the speedometer go up that high? Jesus fucking Christ. I think I got the rules autism too hard, chat. I have to know while I'm driving that everything is legal and that I'm doing everything by the book. And then like that's why I have to be a passenger. That's why I always have to be a passenger, because nobody likes it when you actually follow the rules. So I'd rather be the passenger, somebody else, you know, like especially on long trips. It's like, yeah, mamakin, I'm sorry, can you drive the whole way? I'm really sleepy. I just don't think I could keep my eyes open, you know. I'll let her break the law, because I'm not getting the ticket. Loose change, thank you. Where I live, it's literally not worth it for the cops to stop you unless you're going at least 15 over. Sugar, thank you. Ever see a flip semi blocking both lanes? No, what the fuck? Watch the game. Thank you, Pippa. I bought the whole speedometer. I'm gonna use the whole speedometer. 30J, thank you. Anyone driving faster than me is a maniac, and anyone driving slower than me is a moron. Wait, what? Thank you. There's no law when you're drinking the claw. Master Prick, thank you. Nothing beats the thrill of going 100 miles per hour. I think I'll stay alive, man. Also, I drive an old shitmobile, okay? Now, I love my shitmobile. I will continue driving it until it is dead in the dirt, alright? Until I can't do anything with it ever again, alright? I am not the kind of person where I'm like, oh yeah, like, I need fancy whatever the fuck, okay? Yeah, it's called a classic. It's called a classic, yeah. Sometimes I do want, like, Itasha and stuff, and sometimes I do look at all the fancy modifications, and I'm like, oh, man. But I think the only thing I'm ever going to do is maybe install one of those roof oh fuck, what are they called? Hold on. Oh, there's another video I prepared. Rooftop camper. Rockwell, thank you. Shitbox love. I love my shitbox. This camping craze needs to stop.
This one is gonna make some people mad. I don't know if you've noticed, but
I want one of these.
There's a craze taking over the camping world. Heavy, bulky, and expensive rooftop tents are literally popping up everywhere. Personally,
they look cool. They look cool. I was gonna get one of those bed tents. Car docks. I drive a truck. But the problem with it, like, Papa can talk me out of it. He was like, no, if you get one of the bed tents, then you won't be able to access any of the, any of, like, your coolers or anything. Of course you do. What do you mean, of course you do? What do you mean that tracks? What? What the fuck, man? Anyways, Papa Kid talked me out of it. He was like, no, if you do that, you can't, like, access your stuff. And it's like, well, I mean, I could put it in the back seat. And he's like, yeah, but then you have to go in and out of your truck all the time to get the stuff. And I'm like, bro. And he was like, you got to get one of these. And then we were at, I forget which store we were at. We were at one of those camping stores. He was like, you gotta get one of these rooftop mounts. Because then you have all that space down below in the bed and in the cab. And I'm like, all right. Like, reluctantly, I will agree with you. Linux, thank you. Oh, no, you can get tickets for going too slow. How can you get a ticket for going too slow if you're going the speed limit, right? I don't believe in the flow of traffic bullshit. I'm sorry, I don't. I think the flow of traffic is a cope, okay? I think it's unironically cope from people who see other people going fast and they're like, okay, I want to go as fast as other people. Google it. When I googled flow of traffic, illegal. Silly boy, thank you. I feel like Pippa drives the Jelly Bean Ford. Terrence Van Leo, thank you. A truck and roll America. They'll find you. I know. It's open for me. They know I drive a truck. Fuck.
I think rooftop tents have some major drawbacks.
Alien, thank you. I drive one of those new postal delivery vehicles. The cameras turn off at random. The door ajar sensor keeps breaking. Bro, I have to, every time I drive, okay, I have to console whoever ends up next to me, alright? Whoever ends up in my truck, I have to be like, by the way, it's going to start beeping whenever I turn. Ignore that. Don't worry. Nothing's wrong. It just does that. I don't know why. It just does it. Don't worry about it. CPPC Tech, thank you. Look up obstructing the flow of traffic. Obstructing the flow of traffic. Hold on. If the a person commits the offense of impeding traffic if the person drives a motor vehicle or combination of motor vehicles in a manner that impedes or blocks the normal and reasonable movement of traffic. A person is not in violation of the offense described under this section if the person is proceeding in a manner needed for safe operation. Proceeding in a manner needed for safe operation includes, but is not necessarily limited to, momentarily stopping to allow oncoming traffic to pass before making a right-hand or left-hand turn, momentarily stopping in preparation of or moving at an extremely slow pace while negotiating an exit from the road. A person is not in violation. Okay, a funeral. Okay, nowhere in there does it say that you can go above the speed limit, man. It's not written out. Yeah, reasonable and normal is not speeding. It doesn't clearly say that you can go over the speed limit if everybody else is doing it. If you go to court and you get a ticket and it's for speeding and you're like, well, I was going the same speed everybody else was going, the judge is just gonna say, well, if everybody jumped off a bridge, are you gonna jump off a bridge too? Mr. Renegade Shinobi, thank you. My God. If God didn't want us to go fast, then why did he give us so much horsepower? Miguel, thank you. Breaking Bad, Cartel Lab Vehicle. What the fuck, man? Sugar, thank you. I got diagnosed with a tiny decker, so I did the only reasonable thing. I removed my car's muffler and get real early in the morning now. Oh my God. Fucking thank you. Can you go off-roading in your truck? No, the four-wheel drive is disconnected. Unfortunately. I mean, I could reconnect it, but there were like some issues with it, so that shit's just staying off for now. Eventually, I'll get around to a nice fancy fix up. But I don't dropping the fucking truck off at the fucking car place for them to fix it up and having to fucking wait and them probably breaking more shit and then charging me for blinker fluid or whatever the fuck. Omar, thank you. Everyone should always speed, in my opinion. Sacrifice, thank you. In my morning commute, everyone goes 85 and a 65. Haven't seen someone get pulled over for it yet. Wouldn't be me, man. Wouldn't be me. BM, thank you. I feel you. My truck has issues, but it's too much of a hassle to work on it when it still works. I know, man. Yeah, it's gonna fucking scream at me every time I turn, but like, it still works. It still turns on. All right? Sometimes it stalls out, but only when it's already stopped. Okay? And very rarely. And sometimes it doesn't lock. But most of the time it does. Okay? Most of the time it does lock. But I don't keep valuables in my truck anyways, so does it matter? Does it matter? It's not Herbie, it can't talk to you. Most of the time. Pippa, you're coping, stop it. Pippa, please tell me it has less than 200,000 miles. I'd be lying. Said Pizza, thank you everyone. Gangsta till gas starts playing. King Elcidian, thank you. Pippa S10 owner confirmed. CPPC Tech, thank you. Vehicle code 22400. The minimum speed law to prohibit drivers from driving so slowly that they impede the normal flow of traffic. Minimum speed law. Punisher, thank you. Pippa's driving proves she isn't in Formula 1. She'll never be a racist. Damn. Pippa, if your truck is older than you, that's a problem. Listen, we're not gonna get into the age of my truck, okay?
Yeah, it's a truck. They're literally built to drive 1 million miles. Exactly. So what's your next car going to be? Well, I'm going to drive this thing until the day I die. All right? The only thing I have considered, I have thought about, there is one car that I really like, that I was thinking, you know what, like maybe I could get this, and I could, whenever I need to go into the city, this could be what I drive. And I have a story about it. One time I saw a car like this, and I asked Mamakin, I was like, what's that? And she said, oh, that thing. And I was like, yeah, what is that? And she said, it's a thing. And I'm like, okay, I'll just look it up online, I guess. And she was like, no, it's a thing. And I'm like, but like, what is it actually called? And she's like, it's called a thing. And I'm like, bro.
This is a 1974 Volkswagen Thing.
It's called a thing! It's called a thing!
It's slow, it's funny looking, it has no amenities, and it has absolutely no safety equipment of any kind.
I love it. I love it. I want one.
It's also a rental car.
I'm pretty sure they're also really expensive too. I think like the cheapest you can get one for is like $17,000 if you're lucky. Sacramento, thank you. The doctor that birthed me drive an orange thing.
Today is going to be a fun day.
I love this goofy piece of shit.
Before I tell you about this
personality, what the fuck?
Thing, let me tell you about things in general. The Thing was originally conceived as a West German military vehicle in the 60s. Sales in the US started in the 70s to civilians. Now in Mexico it was called the Volkswagen Safari, but in the US there was already a car called the Pontiac Safari. So
Ash Kajoni, thank you. Do not get T-boned in that thing. It's a sardine can. You'll die from minor impacts.
So Volkswagen got together with a group of marketers.
You know what? Maybe not good for driving in the city. Rockwell, thank you. Field Marshal Pippa Phase Connect Center. Alfonso, thank you for coming. Thank you for the gift, Pippi. Thank you.
Engineers and product planners, and they said, what should we call it? And someone said, I've got it. The Thing. I'm in Minneapolis to drive this thing at Maury's Heritage Car.
No AC, it's okay. That's what windows are for.
Car Connection, which is an exotic and vintage rental car firm operated by a car dealership group out here. But unlike your typical...
You know, genuinely, chat, I prefer old shit boxes. Okay? I don't need the anxiety that comes with having something new, nice, and fancy. Okay? I love old shit boxes. Alright? It doesn't have AC? That's fine. I'll roll down the windows. Okay? Like, whatever. It doesn't have radio? That's fine. Nowadays, everyone has phones. My truck does have AC. It takes... By the time it kicks on, you're probably at where you needed to be. But it does have one. And, you know, I think that's beautiful.
Wall-to-wall Lamborghinis with rims. They have weird stuff like this Volkswagen Thing that you can rent. But then that begs the question, why would anyone want to rent this Volkswagen Thing? It certainly isn't the amenities, because the Volkswagen Thing has none. Allow me to take you on a little tour. The first thing you find when you open the door is... wood flooring.
So fucking based. This car is so fucking based, chat.
Which is exactly what you want in your deck. Interestingly, the wood flooring
thank you.
is...
Have you considered a Tata Nano? I don't even know what that is. Lord Headbeep, thank you. I've shown you my thing. Please respond.
Movable.
I have not forgotten about you, donkey dog guy.
I don't know if this was a fence.
Elliot, thank you. Messerschmitt KR200 is a better German car made by fighter plane designers. Yeah, but does it have wood flooring? Fungus-chan, thank you. If my car gets me there alive, it works for me. I'm wrong, thank you. You at least get 8 miles per gallon in that truck of yours. At least.
At one point, or you're probably wondering, does the passenger side have any cool amenities? No, it has nothing except for
holy based.
two little things, one of which is a grab handle that isn't really on here all that tight and frankly shakes the entire car. The other
Rockwell Hardin thinking newer cars collect your data and sell it.
is the front hood release. Now that we're under the hood, let's take a look.
I think my truck gets exactly 8. Maybe? I don't know. Rockwell Hardin thinking newer cars collect your data and sell. Alright, about that, yeah. I don't actually know.
What we got? Well, there's the spare tire, and there's also a little plaque that insists you put in 91 octane premium. Can you imagine buying this thing and then having to put in premium? Here's another great thing detail. The wipers
in this economy, see, that's another reason why you don't. That's another reason why you don't have to drive. Okay, that's another reason why you're like, you know, why don't we take your car? Why don't you drive? You know, I'm not good at driving in the city. How about I would trust you more. You're a better driver than me. You know, I drive slow. Brian, thank you. Remember, speeding is not illegal if your car is old and not registered. You can't speed with a car that does not legally exist. Silver Dogs, thank you. Ford, Dodge, or Chevy. I'm not doxing my truck, man.
Work, and they work pretty well. But there's only one wiper motor. It's attached to this wiper.
I will just say it is a truck and it is a shit box. Aaron G, thank you. My goal is to own a steam car for the train sound. What? Ezekiel the Freakill, thank you. The Flintstones had a more advanced car. K-trucks are legal in some states. I love K-trucks. But I don't know. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary with like I have like a big truck. Okay? So it's like I don't want to be low to the ground. I'm used to being Lord of the Castle. I'm used to being an unmovable object. All right? Going the speed limit. What are you gonna do? Ride my bumper? My truck's already beat the shit anyways, okay? And I'm bigger than you. If you try it, it's over for you. It's fucking over for you. Don't even try, man. So I don't know, like in a small car, I think I'd feel more susceptible to bullying. Liam, thank you. Pippa, I feel like your car is just gonna fall apart one day, like at the end of Blues Brothers. It is exactly how it's gonna happen. Full Cal, thank you. You should check out the Reliant Robin, a funny little car with 3 wheels notorious for tipping over. I saw one of those in another stream that I did. Also, would you ever learn manual? I would like to learn how to drive a stick. I've never done it, but I've heard that it for people that like to have a lot of control over their vehicle, it is vastly preferred because you can more finely tune it, and it's a lot more I guess like tactical, I guess would be or tactile maybe, where it's like you're constantly shifting, so you're more in sync with your vehicle. Flicking thank you. Literal traffic obstruction rate, boss. I'll run, thank you. In all seriousness, Pippa, are at least better than people in the TV show Canada's Worst Drivers. It's a bitch to learn, but I love driving my manual car. I would like to, especially because I do like older shitboxes. I genuinely love older shitboxes and would love to pick up some random shitbox that I can take into cities and be able to use the normal person parking spots. But where do you even learn how to drive a stick? I guess my parents know. They could teach me, but I don't know if I trust them. Let's pop again. Naturally negative, thank you. Let the contest to find Pippa's truck of Theseus commence. Continue to give us little identifying hints, so yeah, but nah, man. Big empty parking lot. Is it like, do you have to like relearn how to drive all over again, basically? Nothing like looking for parking for 30 minutes because you have the extended bed. I don't have the extended bed. But it is a big ass truck, so it's like, these little spots, they were not made for me. They weren't made for my kind. I don't belong around these parts. So the boy, thank you. Go sports motorbike MotoGP. I have thought about getting like a Vespa or something and getting my motorcycle license for going into the city. But I am scared about the idea of taking a little Vespa on the highway. But yeah, thank you. I learned manual playing Dirt 2 on a racing sim. Oh, King City, thank you. You just docked your truck. It's a baby semi-ram. What the hell? I've always wanted an old Vespa. Vespa, you'd be a target. Not like literally Vespa brand, but like something like that. Dr. Jax, thank you. Find someone with an old tractor and learn manual on that, then a car. Can I buy a riding lawnmower and learn? Daniel Sarah, thank you. Have you considered a camper or RV at some point? I have. Binary goes, thank you. Driving stick isn't difficult. Most of the issue is takeoff/first gear. Now, when you hop back to an automatic car, you won't know what to do with your left foot and right hand. That's right, because the manual has extra pedal. The clutch? Miguel, thank you. If you ride a Vespa, you need to be European arcade, not between. What the fuck? Mower isn't the same. You don't shift on the fly. Yeah, the clutch. Do not learn on a tractor unless you want to break a knee. So the boys, thank you. Go-karts. Go-karts? Like the dick, thank you. So Pippa is the only Ram driver not going 80 in a residential area. Fiesta Cat, thank you. Pippa, if given the opportunity, would you drive a tank? No. Maybe. That depends. Where is this tank? I don't think I've ever driven a proper go-kart before. I've only done the Mickey's Raceway at Disneyland. Winchester Lock, thank you. Might I suggest a Honda Super Club or Trail 125 Hunter Cub instead of a Vespa? I don't know what those are. But those are stream wind. There are places that let you drive a tank.
And then
anyways, I just thought this vehicle was ridiculous. What a delightful vehicle to take into the city. You know, for every so often trips. I'm wrong, thank you. It's called a Ram for a reason. T-bone a granny now. And for a Paladin, thank you. Plenty of low-speed motorcycles, Honda and Kawasaki. May I suggest the good old Toyota Hilux? Nice summer car. What a goofy automobile. This is truly an automobile, not a car. It is an automobile. Still looks better than a PT Cruiser. There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you, man. Okay, let's look at a video of the donkey laughing at a dog. Ah! No! Oh my god. That's so fucked up. He laughed at him. For anyone who's concerned, electric fences are not like electric. How do I explain this? You know when you get static from wearing socks on carpet or jumping on a trampoline and then like you touch something metal? It's exactly that. It's exactly the same. My nerd goes, thank you. There's a huge classic car culture where I live. I've seen so many Model T Fords go down the road. I live around a bunch of old people, so there's a bunch of classic cars, but not because people are collectors. The cattle ones will wake you up, though. True. Ain't too bad to touch. I've done it a bunch. Yeah. I remember as a kid, like, thinking I was, like, really tough. I'm so fucking brain damaged, chat. I thought I was so tough. I would, like, stand there and I would keep my hand on the electric fence, and I would see how long I could hold it on for. And it doesn't give you like a consistent zap. It goes like bump, 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 bump. And then my hand started to tingle. Foxtails, thank you. I imagine Pippa drives a Rambler and proud of it like Louis Anderson's dad. Loose change, thank you. Just to check, you do signal when changing lanes, right? Most of the time. Most of the time. I'm pretty good about using my blinker before lane changing, okay? But I will say, blinkers are very confusing sometimes, because sometimes it's like, okay, well, the road turns, but it also keeps going straight. And the way the road is laid out, it is like, there's like a crosswalk there. But like the lines in the middle of the road curve with the bend. So, do I use my right turn blinker? Because I'm technically going straight. But I paint it? Okay. Every so often, there's some, like, ungodly abomination where I'm like, am I breaking the law? Is this correct? Am I retarded? So the road will go like this, right? But the road also goes like this. But here, there'll be like a zebra crossing or like a crosswalk or whatever. Or even without them, right? And say this is going like this. But it also goes like... Do I use a blinker if I go straight? What? Signal just to be safe? I usually do, but sometimes the situation is like... What do I do here? If you stop following the yellow line blinker... I think that's generally correct. I should... Can I just, like, call a driver's office or whatever and ask? Because I've always wondered this, and I've tried finding information. And it's like... There's no reason not to use a signal every time you turn. But technically, you're not turning. If you're going... like this. I swear I drive straighter than that. Right? If you're going like this... Is that technically a turn? The straight road is a different road. You are turning. No signal. I have, like, tried my hardest to infer from other drivers. And most people don't use signals, I feel like, in situations like this. And sometimes I forget as well. Like, I intend to use a blinker. And I'm like, Jungar, thank you. If you're going straight in this case, yes, blinker. Binary Gloves, thank you. It's all relative to reference frames from the driver's point of view. They're always moving straight forward. Blinkers are a psyop to make you second guess yourself and question your own senses. No, thank you. You don't need a signal. You can use it if you want since you're merging. I don't know, man. I don't know. And then there's like some parts of the road where it's like... and it combines, but it goes like this, and it just takes over. And it's like, technically, you're merging into me, right? Like, if I'm going like this, like, my lane has never ended. Your lane ended. Right? Shitty city engineering. I fucking hate driving, chat. It's not the driving part. It's What the fuck is going on here? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, man? You're not turning there, you're driving straight. But, like, the lanes are merging. Right? So, I guess, like, technically this should be, like, this, or whatever. Or, like a solid yellow, maybe. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay? It's like... Huh? Huh? Do I use a blinker? Or do you use a blinker? I feel like in general, you should just use a blinker whenever it feels kind of vaguely appropriate. But in the time it takes me to process what the fuck is going on, like, the time to use a blinker will have ended. Minor goes, thank you. In this episode of Chat teaches Pippa how to drive through democratic consensus. Miguel, thank you. Still, I use blinkers just in case, because human beings are freaking stupid. Just in case, use it. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. People will think you're going to the right lane. I would think people would think that I'm, like, going to turn at an oncoming street or something, technically. I don't know. Just leave them on all the time, just to be safe. That makes sense. Assume everyone else is a moron because it's true and give them every chance to not hate you. Indicators are for moving to the inside lanes and crossing traffic. Smammy and thank you. Imagine someone in Face Connect having questions about how to go straight. Happy June! Just merge without crashing. True. Bro, motherfuckers that don't slow down or speed up. My lane's ending, bro. My lane is ending. I can't slow down. Because there's 3 cars behind you. And they're not slowing down. One of us is going to have to get veered off the road here, and I'm in the bigger vehicle. Malcolm Lee, thank you. You should pull up online traffic quiz. Oh god. But they vary state to state. Speed up. Ugh. I'm wrong, thank you. Drive with your hazard lights on. Problem solved. Usually I do have to just speed up. Because otherwise it's like... Come on. I'm gonna die. You're gonna die. We're all gonna die. You can slow down and 3 other guys behind you are going to have to if they don't get killed. Man. Pippa schizophrenic driving. Who's worse at driving, Pippa or Iori? We should have a competition. we should see. I feel like most people will default to thinking I'm the worst driver because I'm too by the book. I'm too like anxious all the time of like, is this correct? Is this correct? Fox, thank you. Strap a replica or a real. If you're a gamer, heat round to the back of your car and challenge your fellow driver to a game of chicken. MP2, thank you. Play chicken with other cars. Call their bluff. Iris crashed a few times. I've never crashed. Never even been in a little fender bender. So, Zero, thank you. If the lane is ending on their side, they have to use a blinker. You should always be aware of traffic around you. Either speed up passing them or slow down and let them merge. You're not by the book if you can't indicate correctly. Are you trying to beef with me? I don't know everything, alright? Not everything is written down. Fender bender is a funny term. If you bend the fender on a modern car, that's a bad crash. Officer, arrest this legal driver. The book is unfortunately not that complete. Loose change, thank you. You turn your blinker off after you do turn your blinker off after you change lanes, right? That it turns off automatically. Is that a thing in other cars? Do you have to turn it off in other cars? Mine just stops whenever I turn the wheel enough, and then let the steering wheel go back. The blinker goes off. Deckerwolf, thank you. My steel Ford bumper fends off women drivers well. H&G, thank you. Roads are where we meet the worst of humanity while no one is technically outside the law. No, Chad is gaslighting you. Some older cars you have to do it manually. Oh, okay. Well, my truck's not that old. Depends if you turn the wheel enough or a clicker is braking. It's called auto cancel. And my truck has auto cancel. Look at these.
But I've never given them an honest chance. So today, that's what we're gonna do.
How many people have you hit on the road? None,
all the reasons
man!
why you should or shouldn't buy a rooftop tent. But before we get into that, I need to talk about the Anchor 300 DC, who is sponsoring this portion of the
Anchor.
video.
Anchor makes good products.
No matter what kind of tent I'm using, when I'm out camping, power is my big.
But I also don't want to see the ad, sorry.
A realistic reason for wanting to get up off the ground is not having to deal with rocks and sticks and other obstacles that might interfere with pitching a more traditional tent.
How many times have you hit the sidewalk? Never, man! Never!
Not the fucking sidewalk! What? How close are you driving to the edge of the road if you're hitting the sidewalk?
Being off the ground can be a con too, because that means you have to get up and down from the tent anytime you get in.
Is that what you told? I've never hit the sidewalk! Bro! I'm talking like, you pull into like a parking lot and there's like the little curb stopper thing. The little parking brick things.
In or out of it. Need to set it up? Climb the ladder. Need to get something out of the tent? Climb the ladder. Got to pee in the middle of the night? Hope you don't mind navigating a ladder in the dark. A question I
It's just a ladder, bro.
really want to know, and I would love to hear from you in the comments, is how important is
Marmelon,
getting
thank you. Never sidewalk, but been checking every curb.
up off the ground? Because other than that, there aren't that many more pros. Now, this particular rooftop tent is from Free Spirit Recreation. I bought and paid for this tent myself, but Free Spirit did give me a discount. And I
For
want
like
to say
70, it sucks.
this is a really nice tent. It's got blackout material to keep the sun from waking you up early. The walls are slightly insulated to help keep out the cold. It's got a vent for a diesel heater. It's got string lights inside and more. But every single one of those pros are also available from more traditional tents. Blackout insulation, heater vents, lights, those are not rooftop tent specific features. The one thing I think rooftop tents do benefit from is they can be heavy, incorporating all these weighty features without it affecting you much. But
what is he complaining about, man?
what about one of the nicest features of this and most rooftop tents? How quickly it can set up. Okay, I'm going to do a quick timed test to see how long it takes me to set up the traditional tent versus the rooftop tent. So it did take me about 10 minutes to set up this large 6-person tent, whereas the rooftop tent only took about 2 minutes to set up. Okay, that was pretty fast. I admit it's nice, but once again, it's not rooftop tent specific. There are more traditional tents that set up just as fast, which means the only real benefit that is unique to rooftop tents is getting up off the ground. And even that can be done with a hammock.
Holy shit! What the fuck? I mostly learned thank you for the 100 gift subs. Holy shit!
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Jesus Christ. That's very, very kind of you, man. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. No, thank you. Overlanders will buy 3K rooftop tents and only use it once a year. True. Yeah, on Twitch. On Twitch. Thank you.
Tent, and you can do it for a fraction of the price. Because this tent, brand new, costs a whopping $3,200.
But you don't have to find a spot for your tent. Like, this is another thing, right? If your tent is on your vehicle, you can park literally wherever and set up. I mean, well, like, be careful where you do this, but like, hypothetically, the Walmart parking lot.
$295, which the best I can tell is pretty.
They're not gonna come out and bother you. They don't care that much.
Typical of rooftop tents. Now you can get some cheaper rooftop tents for around $800, but that's still at the top end of most traditional tents. And that's not the only money these tents are going to cost you. So I want to see just how much gas this thing is drinking. So I reset the gas mileage stats in my 4Runner. I'm going to drive around for about an hour, come back, take the tent off the top of the car, and then I'm going to drive the exact same route again and see what the difference is. Okay, 16.6.
It can't make that much of a difference.
6 miles per gallon with the rooftop tent on the car, 18.6 miles per gallon with it off. That's almost 2 extra miles per gallon just by not having the rooftop tent on top of it.
So just don't have it on your car constantly. The only basis, thank you. Rooftop tents pair really well with rooftop fire pits. King L City, thank you. You can sleep in a pedal van, no tent needed.
The car.
And you have to drive a pedal van.
You don't want.
And then you really will get pulled over on drug suspicions. Summer Behold, thank you. Loves grilling, drives an older truck, has never hit a curb while driving. I'm convinced Pippa's a 50-year-old man.
Drinking all that expensive gas in between camping trips.
No!
Taking on and off the tent is a 2-man job. That takes about 30 minutes to an
Oh, okay. I might be cooked here.
hour to remove or install. Then you have to store it in either your garage or somewhere else, and it's big and bulky. Not convenient at all, especially if you're trying to run out for a quick weekend camping trip. But let's assume you don't care about any of that. Price doesn't matter. You don't mind storing it or keeping it on the roof. It's still not a very convenient tent. Okay, so we set up camp last night, and today we've got a short drive to a hike we want to do, which means we're going to have to completely break down and pack up this tent. Now, luckily,
at that point, I think I'd be face taking the lost 2 miles.
We've got a more traditional tent setup, which is going to
𝐒𝐴𝐵𝐵's camping trip win 500
mark our
𝐒𝐵𝐵's
claim
in the
on
woods.
this campsite. Without that, we'd have to leave some chairs or something else in hopes that when we get back, our campsite wouldn't be taken by somebody else. Leaving camp means that once I get back, I'm going to have to.
See, this is an issue for glampers, man. Go camp in the actual woods, and you don't have to be worried about people taking your camping spot. Like, come on, man.
Go through all the trouble of leveling the vehicle again, which means using rocks or leveling blocks to try to get the vehicle leveled out so that I can sleep well tonight. Now, I will admit that leveling the vehicle like this is possible where leveling a tent is not. So I guess that's one point.
Thank you. Lifted 4-wheel drive pedal van is actually a paste 5.
For the rooftop tent, but where I can park a car is much more limited than where I can pitch a tent. I can't.
Pineapple, thank you. Ever seen Stealth Camping Guy? Yeah! He camps in bushes on the side of the road and stuff.
I can't tell you how many times I've stayed at developed campgrounds where the car has to be parked several dozen feet from the campsite. If I had a more traditional tent, I could set up right where camp is as opposed to up where the road is.
This seems like a preparation issue. Are you just driving around looking for random camp spots? Or like, how is this situation happening?
Not only that, but I've got my wife and 2 of my kids with me. Not only will this tent not fit my whole family, but I need to have rooftop storage just to get everything we need to and from camp. Now, this tent has the option to add a roof rack on the top of the tent, but that...
This is insane. This is too much. This is too much on top of your car, man. Chris and Brayden, thank you.
Means before I can set up...
You've watched wrestling in the past?
The tent, everything has to come out. And once the tent is popped up, the rooftop storage is basically worthless. For all those reasons and more, I just don't understand the appeal of a rooftop.
Yeah, a rack for your rack.
Tent. It's like it wants to be a pop-up camper that can go anywhere, but even then, I feel like traditional tents still offer a lot of benefits. But maybe I'm off the mark. If I am, let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like...
I mean, it has some faults, but like... It seems like a great solo camper. Anyways, here's a video of chinchillas reenacting the movie Jaws. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god, no! He's killing her! He's eating her! Whoa, he's so cool. Brody, there's been a shark attack. Wow. Mara, we have to close the beaches. No, I'm sorry, it's the 4th of July. Order! Order! $10,000
cheers for the dead shark! I'm Quint. You can't do it without me. We got him! See that, Hooper? Sorry, the real Jaws is much chunkier. Hooper, investigate that ship. On it. Ah! Alright, we need to catch him. Ah! We're gonna need a bigger boat. Quint, look out! No! Where's my gun? Ah! Oh my god! Come on. Smile, you son of a chin. Ah! Finn. That was good. That was a good movie. I like that. Kaneko, thank you for $50. Thank you. Cinema! I think you mean cinema! Smithy, thank you. Best acting I've seen in a while, yeah. I think they have a few others. Yeah, they have Lion King. I used to have these when I was a kid. Well, I say I had them. Grandma Kin had them at her house, and I would play with them every so often. Wow. Wow! That's beautiful! Wow! Everything the light touches is yours. I'm Simba. I'm Nala. I can't wait to be king. Oh no! Ah! Jiggy, thank you, Pippa love. Dad, help! Mufasa, Simba's in trouble. Simba! It's a stampede. Ah! No! Brother, help me. Long live the king. Ah! No! Oh my god. Run away, Simba. Oh no. I'm Timon. And I'm Pumbaa. Come with us, kid. Oh my god, they're going into the jungle. Here, eat these. Ugh. Wow! Oh my god. Simba, where have you been? Scar took over. Alright, I'm going back. Oh no! Scar! Run away, Scar! Japan singer its way with love to my... Oh no! No! Yes! 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 Pink! Oh my god! Oh my god! The lion chin. Holy peak. Oh my god. God, that was so good. I don't think they have any others, do they?
That was so good. A Christmas Carol in 2 minutes. Hold on. Better than live action, yeah. Nari, thank you. More than 2 years of Big PV. What am I doing with my life? Thanks for the laughs, Big PV. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Scrooge, join our Christmas party.
It's cancelled and no bonuses.
No. Scrooge Mansion. Good night, money.
Oh! Who goes there?
I'm the ghost of Christmas past. Let's revisit your old life. I'm going in a time machine. Take a look.
Fill the bed!
Rose, who used to be loving. I am the ghost of Christmas present. Let's visit Chip Cratchit and Tiny Knox.
No food or money. Ah! And yet you cut the Christmas bonuses. Ah! Tiny Knox can't even walk, Scrooge! Wow.
I am the ghost of Christmas future.
There's something you should see. Your future lies ahead. Oh no! Funeral!
Is that me?
Yeah, and no one cares! No! Okay, okay, I'll change, I'll change.
He's a reformed man. Merry Christmas, Chip Cratchit. It's a miracle Tiny Knox can walk. Merry Christmas, one and all. That was such a good movie. That was such a good movie, chat. They don't make them like they used to.
2 years ago.
Wow. We used to be a real society.
Chet, what's a purple street light?
If you've walked around your
Oh, you know what? I've seen one of these. You know what? I lived in a house that had a purple street light in the backyard, actually. I don't know why. I think I just erased that house from my memory. I used to live in a place where, how do I say this? It's not that it necessarily wasn't on a good street. It's just that the street next to it wasn't a good street. And so, how do I say this? So there were like frequent shootouts on the street next to my street. And it was really creepy going in the backyard. One time I did like a Twitter space. That's what it's called, Twitter space. And I was like chilling on my back porch. And somebody from that other street emerged from their house and like stood in the doorway for a moment and stared at me and then started walking towards me, and I got so scared that I walked back inside. I was trying to be careful about like the OPSEC of it, so I said that I was like on my front porch, but I was on my back porch. And it was not like some random person. It was one of the neighbors walked out and started walking towards me. And so I immediately went inside and locked all the doors, and I was so freaked out. I was so fucking freaked out. Halcyon Yeti, thank you. Hi, Pippa. Hello. That house had cockroaches. It was near a school, so like constantly my internet would go out at peak hours because of like all of the traffic from all of the or not next to a school itself, but it was next to like some dorms. So constantly at peak hours,
Like, everybody's going back home to their dorms and shit, and my internet goes to the shit, and my streams were at 9 p.m. in that time zone. So it's like when all the kids are like done with their fucking homework and they're chilling out watching TV and shit and playing on the internet, whatever. My internet would get super spotty, and it would be spotty basically consistently after like 3 p.m. And I remember getting into a call with management, and management was like, why is your internet struggling at this time? And they thought like I wasn't on like that good of terms with management back then, right? They thought that like I was like fucking with it or something. Like I was trying to get out of streaming or whatever. And I was like, do you want me to bring up my house on Google Maps? Do you want me to show you what I live next to? I can show you. I can show you what I live next to, okay? I can take a picture out my window. God. That was miserable. Living in that house was miserable. Like, I would check like the neighborhood apps and stuff, and people were posting. I remember one time there was a shootout, and one of my like next door neighbors had a bullet stuck in their fucking brick wall of their house, and I'm sitting here like, my house is not made of bricks. So every time I heard a shootout, I would just run to the farthest end away from the street part of the house, and I would crouch down, and so there'd be like a room of separation. There was like a bathroom separation, and I would just be like, hope today is not the day I die from a stray bullet. Ah, God. There was always cops. I don't know what it was up with that street, because it was like a high traffic street, right? And I'm right next to some dorms. So I don't know if it was like on the edge of like gang territory or something, or like if maybe some of the people that lived on that street were like just involved in some shit and it was primarily them. I don't know. I don't know what was going on that street next to mine. All I knew is that, Jesus Christ, I'm glad there's a house between mine and that street. Counterfeit McCoy, thank you. I saw the rains down in Pippa Kinzoid. Do you get it? The worst part to me is all the damn noise, always some loud music. I don't think I ever heard music, actually. I don't think I ever heard music. I did fairly often have people ask if they could park in front of my house or in my yard, and I was always like, yeah, go for it, I don't care. I remember I brought that up on stream and people were like, no, you can't, why would you do that? And it's like, you know what? I would do it again. I don't care. King Alcidian, thank you. Chicagoans bring their culture to my hood. You were one street away. You were good to go. Yeah, the music was the sound of gunshots. I don't know. I would never give them an inch and they'll take a mile. They were completely fine. Nobody ever made any problems. Nobody ever littered in my driveway or anything. As long as they don't park anyone. Nope. Never had anybody block the driveway. I never had any problems. The people who asked to park in my driveway were very, very respectful. I think due in part to the fact that it would be very easy for me to call and have them towed if they did anything. If they ever blocked my driveway, or if they ever, like, parked too close or whatever the fuck, like, I can report you for fucking parking in my driveway. But, I would have been scared of my place being targeted. Well, that was another nice part about that, right? Is if there's always a car in the driveway, or if there's almost always a car in the driveway, you know, like, people are less likely to try and rob you. Should have charged them easy money. It's for broke college kids, man. I'm not gonna charge them. Their life is rough enough as it is. 𝐿𝐴𝐷 thank you. The ones that don't ask are the ones that are a problem. Yeah, I don't think I actually had anybody that ever didn't ask. I would say generally, like, maybe like once. But generally everybody was very, very kind and respectful. It was just the people outside of the dorms that were evil. 𝐿𝐴𝐷 thank you. Thank you for the gift sub. Thank you, thank you. Mama, thank you. Pippa, be honest, you were the kingpin of your neighborhood. I remember, should we rob this place? Nah, she gives me free parking. We'll rob that other place. Maybe. I remember one of the other, the neighbor, like, right next to me was, or no, the neighbor right next to me was an empty house. It was like a condemned, scary house with weeds, I swear to God, almost as high as the building itself. Like, it was, that yard was cursed, and they had an RV back there, and I remember all the time wondering, I don't know how they got an RV back there. I don't see how that was physically possible. Like, the way they had to, like, they had to have parked it before, like, the other houses got built or something. I don't, like, there's no way. There's fences everywhere. Maybe they tore down the fences. Maybe the fences went up after. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Anything is possible with meth and manpower. Picture. I don't have a picture. I did find a picture of somebody in my backyard, and that scared me. 𝐿𝐴𝐷 thank you. RV, weeds for sure. But the house after the condemned evil house with the mystery RV, that lady was a bitch. Oh my God. We would get, like, insane weather, okay? Like, a horrible, horrible fucking weather. And that would, like, fling everybody's trash cans around, right? And so I streamed, I wouldn't say like a lot later. At least I stayed up a lot later. So I'd be waking up more like middle of the day-ish, and I would get a fucking knock on my door about my trash can. And it's like, bro, calm down. Calm down. She would, like, freak out on me about the trash can. And it's like, bro, I just woke up. I know what you want from me. I promise I will go out. I have never just left my trash all out in the road, okay? Please, I just woke up. Dion, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mind your fucking business, man. She would freak out. Your trash is in my yard. You have paper all over my yard. I'm like, because we get insane winds. I don't, the fucking neighbor next to us. Some of this is their trash too, man. I don't know what to tell you. Your trash is in my yard too. Jesus Christ. Crazy neighbor, yeah. I had one time, she came to my house in, like, the middle of the night. This bitch scared me, man. This bitch fucking scared me. She came to my house in the middle of the night. I feel great that I can tell these stories now because it's been so long. It doesn't fucking matter. But she came to my house, and it was, like, middle of the night, like, for me anyway, so it was like 3 a.m. or whatever, and she was like knocking on my door, and she was there for like 30 minutes, and I don't even have any idea. I have like security systems and stuff, so I had like all the footage, and I saw it when I woke up of her just standing there at my door, rambling. I can't even remember what she was talking about. She was just there for like 30 minutes, like fucking rambling at my door. And I'm like, is this bitch like plotting to kill me? What is she doing? Nuclear helper, thank you. RV in a condemned house, Pippa, we need to cook. That's just meth. Was she high? I think she probably was. Shiz. Oh, man. Man, remind me for that. I was so scared all the time living in that house, man. That shit was so cursed. The fucking constant drive-bys, the like car accidents. There were so many car accidents, and let me be 100% clear. So there was like an intersection on that street with like a very reasonable traffic layout. All right, there's no question about what you can and can't do, and it's preceded almost immediately by kind of like one of those can opener bridges. You know, like I can't like bring up an example. It's got one of these low bridges.
The can.
Which, by the way, I have been to this bridge.
Yeah.
But the bridge is
the
like a. The bridge is like a. It's lower to the ground. Because how it used to be is that there was a railroad. And so the railroad tracks are street level, and they just dug under it. So that way there could be a tunnel. So there's like a really fucking steep drop basically under this bridge. So you have to slow down. Makazu, thank you for taking BBs. Thank you. Great engineering is batshit insane. Is batshit fucking insane, this town. I don't live in that town anymore. The video is how I found Pika-me. Well, I used to watch Pika-me doing react content for hours, man. I would like she was my go-to react content. React streamer. She's so funny. Anyways, well, so funny. Anyways. So, there was a channel called Daily Dose of Pika-me, actually, that I used to watch, and then they stopped uploading. But anyways, real lame bucks. Thank you. Hi, Pippa. Hello. Anyways, so this like dip down, right? This like dip down. You had to slow down. And you would think most of the accidents would be trucks getting can opened, or even getting stuck maybe because of like how steep like this incline is, or this decline is. But no. It was always like at this intersection. I think not this specific one, but where I lived. I think it was people getting into like gunfights and stuff, waiting at the intersection. And the accidents were people like trying to drive off and then flipping their vehicle and stuff. It was fucking insane. There was always car debris along that road. There was always shattered glass all along that road, up and down it. It was horrible. That place was fucking horrible. Actual GTA server shit. That part of town was just actually GTA. My dentist, or no, not my dentist, my doctor had to fuck off for a while because she had to go fill in for another dentist who lived in another town. Or not dentist, another doctor who their son lived in our town. and he randomly got shot and killed outside a grocery store. So she had to go to another city to fill in for somebody else whose son died in our city. And I'm like, bro. I'm talking like a normal grocery store too, okay? A normal fucking grocery store. Not some shit on like some random edge of town bullshit drug transaction or whatever. Like, no. Okay. You go to the Walmart in that city, and there are security vehicles at every door with their lights flashing constantly. I liked that city. But oh my god, you had to be careful what parts you were on. You had to be so fucking careful what parts of that city you're at. Because it's a fucking gamble whether you're at like the nice fun part or the fucking evil part. PvP enabled city. Yeah, it's a very PvP enabled city. Why I like it? Okay, because there were some like niche shops. So there was this one shop that I used to love going into, that it was like an anime store, and they had like some retro game stuff, and they had like an arcade in the back, and it was so much fun. I loved going to that store, and like they started to just recognize me after a while. That's the store that would come out and be like, here's the HoloLive stuff, I set it aside for you. They like, I never ended up like using up the entirety of the pass, but I made like a deal with them. I was like, hey, since I come in here so often, can I, instead of paying per hour for the arcade, can I just get like a season pass? You know, like, which I didn't end up using all of it. But they struck a deal with me and stuff. It was a very nice shop. Very, very nice shop. I liked it. A lot of the people in that city were very wonderful. You know, I think my wife's mad because I'm watching your stream. Explain to her, you're like a bro. What the fuck? I'm like, bro, you don't, like, I'm an anime character. You don't know if I'm male or female. Don't worry about it. I'm anime. I'm catfishing. Quick, it's thank you. I could die, but in the city. But think of the shops. Woman moment. Well, I really liked that anime shop. The people were so nice, and they knew to bring out my HoloLive stuff. They knew to set aside the HoloLive stuff for me. It was cool. They started like giving me stuff for free every once in a while. Like, I would go in and I would buy stuff, and I mean, this is the shop that, like, the anime figure stream. All of those anime figures were from that shop. I bought all of those figures. I spent like $1,000, and they gave me like a pretty big deal on it and everything. And every time I went in, they would be like, "Oh, you know what? I'll throw in that cup for free." Like, it was nice. It was very nice shop. You don't see that kind of generosity on the West Coast, I tell you what. I can't say that. I've started to build the affinity levels with some of my go-to spots, and just recently I was given a can of Coca-Cola for free. So I can't say that. It takes longer for people on the West Coast to warm up to you. On the East Coast, everybody wants to be your friend. Everybody is so nice. Who got shot in Derm today? Comment saying, don't even ask that question. Don't even ask. Ask how many. You know, I thank you. Yeah, I'll try to GWT her on them streams. She tripping. We're a mistrusting bunch. Chris and Braden, thank you. Anyone watch Summer Game Fest? Nope. Midwest is kind of the same. Does that shop still exist? The one on the East Coast that I went to? Probably. I don't know if I should say it. But, probably does. I don't see why it would be down. They were doing very well for themselves. Don't worry about it. Maybe don't. I am on the complete opposite side of the country now. But I don't know. Is it the rat one? The rat one? I mean, yeah, but But it was a cool shop. I liked a lot of the shop culture stuff, I guess, on the East Coast. It felt like there was more of an emphasis. East Coast hospitality or Southern hospitality, call it Southern hospitality. There's a lot more of a culture of like, I guess, catering to your customers that you don't see on the West Coast. On the West Coast, it's like, this is my shop. This is an extension of myself. If you suggest that I carry another product in stock, you are making a personal attack against me. And it's like, I just wish that you carried the blue version of the fucking symphony bars, man. The ones with the toffee bits in them. I'm not making a fucking attack on your character. I just want the blue symphony bars, not just the red ones. Background noise, thank you. Did the shop ever get hit? Oh, I think they got robbed all the time, if that's what you're asking. Everything in all of the stores. I mean, that shop didn't lock up too much of their stuff, but definitely you'd go into the Walmart and you'd be hard pressed to find anything that wasn't locked up. Like, that shit was crazy. Everything was locked up in that fucking Walmart. And now here on the West Coast, I see places that are like super locked up and I'm like, wow. Reminds me of home. I've lived on the West Coast for longer. I don't know why I view the fucking South as home. Because like, this is where I have lived on the West Coast way longer. Technically, this should be home. But I think back to the East Coast and I'm like, God, please take me back. And I very frequently try and convince my parents. I'm like, listen, man, like anything that you could want is over there. You wanna go fishing? They got crazy tuna fishing over there, man. They got the big fucking tunas, all right? You wanna fucking go there, man? Look at that. Oh, man, like the weather, like sure, it's bad during the summer, but like during the fall and the winter and the spring, it's great. It's great. You can't beat it. What, you'd rather trade having your summers open on the West Coast for most of the months being cold and rainy? You're crazy. You're crazy. Parents prefer the dry heat. Yeah, they don't like the humidity. Mamakin really does not like the humidity. Public land rules, though. True. The West Coast does have public land. Living on the beach is great. No, it's not. You know, I think your wife finally said it's okay since you're a bro. I'll get her on the game. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The humidity makes you stronger. I unironically think it does, because every time I go to Japan, everybody else around me is complaining about how hot it is and how humid it is. It's like, oh, aren't you hot? And I'm like, no. I'm not trying to be that guy wearing the shorts in the snow saying, no, I'm not cold. But unironically, no, this heat does not bother me. The humidity does not bother me. You should live in the South for a bit, and then everything else will feel normal. Japan is easy mode for us Southerners. You build immunity to the heat. You unironically do. You unironically build an immunity to the climate. And even though I've been on the West Coast now for a while, like, I deal with temperature a lot better, a lot more easily. Sure, as a Texan, anything under 90 feels fresh. Acclimation, yeah. I stare at the sun from time to time to build immunity
what the fuck? I'm the shorts and snow guy, but I can't handle the heat for shit. I feel like with heat, you kind of just like, how do I say this? It's almost like you learn to disassociate from it, maybe is the word. I don't know if that's the word. It's like you don't notice it, right? You just learn to appreciate aspects of it. It's like, yeah, my back is all sweaty from literally just standing outside for 10 minutes and I can feel the sweat dripping, but that sweat feels nice. Yay! I'm cooling off. Nice. I'll be concerned when I don't sweat. You just tolerate it after a certain time spent. Yeah. The heat is the enemy, so is the sun. I feel like you also learn to appreciate long sleeve clothing. Once you've lived in the South. A lot of people be like, oh, that's crazy. Why are you wearing a long sleeve shirt? How can you like, you wear a jacket? It's so hot, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, that's the secret, is you wear clothing that covers a lot of skin. So the heat, like the sun isn't like directly hitting your skin. And then as long as you're not wearing something like skin tight, the sweat just rolls off and you have like breathing room under it and you're not roasting as much. Zakarolic, thank you. 100 degrees Fahrenheit plus 100% humidity, it builds character. My AC was broken last summer. I was able to nap in 90-degree room. Nailed it. You're describing Arabic clothing. Well, when you think about it, like the Middle East is really hot and really sunny. They know what they're doing. Yeah, but sweaty clothes are gross. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me.
Despite numerous
Didn't I have another video? Didn't I have another video? I guess not. I want to watch some more Daily Dose.
If you've walked around
What was the other video?
at night lately,
How do I get back to the... Man, hold on. There it was. Is that why people over there are always angry inside? People on the East Coast? I don't think people on the East Coast are angry all the
everyone,
time.
This is your...
I think... Well, Northerners are. And that's because they don't get enough sunlight. I think people interpret Southern hospitality as a constant state of passive aggressiveness. And I don't think that Southerners are constantly passive aggressive. I think Southerners are more normie. And how do I say this? They're more well-adjusted people with really good work ethic. And so when like very cushiony lifestyle people, no problems in my life whatsoever type folk interact with the average Southerner, and this includes people like who grew up in the South and everything, you know, like the standard like millennial or Zoomer, they interpret the way Southerners speak as being passive aggressive or as being threatening. And it's like, you probably made them uncomfortable somehow, or they're just having idle chatter and you interpreted something that they were just trying to be like dismissive of or whatever as like an attack. Does that make sense? It's like there's like a language barrier where like, how do I explain this? Southerners are just straightforward. They kind of are in a way where they'll just say when something bothers them, but they won't be so mean about it
And like millennials, younger people will get upset about it and view it as like, oh, they're bullying me, they're attacking me. And it's like, they're telling you how they feel and you're freaking out about it. Like the bless your heart thing, it's like, that's not them attacking you. They're not like trying to jab you or whatever. It's like a, well, bless your heart. Okay, you're set in your ways. I'm just gonna move on from this discussion. Frozen and Afraid, thank you. Rural North Carolina is full of possibly the most pleasant people you could meet, and some great food too. True. The bless your heart thing is an attack. Some people are too weak. They are, man. They are. And I know this because I have seen the interactions. It's like a conflict between the younger generation who are very used to like this more accommodating language, basically. This more like hyper, like, how do I word this? This hyper controlled language that puts such an emphasis on, yeah, affirming, on affirmation. So when they encounter any sort of directness that isn't coming from like a source of hatred, right? Like it's not somebody yelling at them like, you look fucking stupid, right? It's like a Southern lady saying, oh, well, bless your heart. I don't think I would personally wear that, but you've got your own style. It like triggers them. It triggers them into thinking they're being aggressive, and it's like they're not being aggressive. They don't care that much. You think that they care because the old ladies will gossip with each other and the housewives will gossip with each other about who wore what, but they don't actually care. They're not coming after you, man. Bless your heart, you do you, pretty much. It's agreeing to disagree. It's a microaggression from oversensitivity. It is. It's like a weird culture barrier.
Or a daily dose of
Girl,
internet.
thank you. It's always me happy when you speak well of us. What the fuck is going on? I prefer direct aggression over passive aggression. I don't think most Southerners are passive aggressive. Obviously, there are passive aggressive people, and especially like old ladies will tend to be very passive aggressive because they gotta get like the spite out of their system somehow. But I'd say the majority of Southerners, it's like, oh well, live and let live. It's none of my business. Whatever. I feel like that's the vast majority. Welcome, Lane, thank you. The irony of urbanites hating direct feedback whilst complaining about people being fake. Yeah. It's like a weird cognitive dissonance of like, oh, well, they're being fake. They're being passive aggressive to me. And it's like, I'm being passive aggressive, bro. They're just like moving on and they're being like direct. Like basis, like, you bless your heart is the same as saying, well, isn't that nice? Live and let live, but we'll side-eye you if it's weird. True. True. Also, Southerners don't give a hoot if you're late, whereas just about anywhere and anyone else is beyond mad if you're 1 minute behind. That's because life is so much slower. Everything is so much more relaxed. Lodia, thank you. You're good people, Pippa. Thank you. Marco, thank you. What's the origin point of the puke drawer? Is it bulimia? It's not bulimia. It was a bad diet. Some people are just indirect to be polite, yeah.
What's more, the army that he was putting...
Oh my god! Oh my god! See, this is what I worry about, chat. This is what I worry about. Some motherfucker on a scooter or whatever.
What's more, the army that he was putting together...
Okay, he has a red light and he's just blowing right through. This guy, there's no way he's going the speed limit. Kristen Braden, thank you. Anyone have a family member or go to jail? What the fuck? Yes. Scooter Boy deserves it. But also, drive slower.
There's a trend where people see if their dogs would save them if they were to suddenly get attacked.
He loves. That's so fucked up. Lindsay, thank you. Australians get compared to American Southerners for some reason from observations. Is there any truth to this? I don't know. I haven't interacted with enough Southerner Australians.
So soft, that curly hair.
We have two in phase connect. And from that sample size, I would say Australia is nothing like the South. Nothing like Southerners.
Okay.
I think she might have signed up for the wrong sport. Someone threw an orange peel at this gorilla, and the gorilla used sign language to explain that they are not allowed to eat food from strangers.
Oh! Oh my god, he has such good self-control. I never go, thank you. As a millennial, I am disappointed by how ubiquitous wussies are among my generational peers, so neurotic and just wound up tight all the time. All the fucking time, man.
The ground water pipe randomly exploded.
Ah! Jesus Christ!
Who else baby rise up like the Undertaker? Or is it just mine?
Fucking side-eye you, he's pissed. Hell yeah. Adapt, improvise, overcome. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Dog, my ceiling just came in.
These YouTubers pulled off the highest basketball shot in the world.
Eh?
He really started
How'd
crying
they
in
do
baby
that?
language.
How'd they fucking do that? What the hell? He's got the spirit.
Oh, that was the closest one. Ren, look how close this one is.
He gave him some ketchup, but told him it was hand sanitizer.
I gotta do that. I gotta steal that. I gotta steal that, chat. I gotta do that to somebody. I'm gonna do that to Tenma. Oh my god.
아, 지랄.
So this is pretty dumb. This driver caught this other driver that was trying to tow a car with a chain.
What are you doing, stupid?
That's, you know what? I appreciate the commitment too. You know, he could just like pull off to the side, put his hazard lights on, and sort the situation out from there. Maybe call like a professional tow job. But nah, he's just gonna keep driving. Just keep fucking driving. Don't worry about it. What the fuck? Wee woo, wee woo. Ew. What the fuck?
It's happy.
Sometimes it's a good idea to use your brain before you chop down a tree.
How did that happen? How did it fall down directly onto the thing? I don't understand. Sure, I perfectly aimed it to, but
whoa.
I love it. I love this so much.
Did you have something to say?
Yummy. Aww.
I can't believe tumbleweeds are a real thing.
I
I get tumbleweeds in my town, and I always think they're like a cat or something, and it scares the shit out of me. I fucking hate tumbleweeds, man. And then you go to some shit like Idaho, and it's like, oh fuck, I'm going to be swept up like a literal rabbit being preyed on by a hawk, but it's just a fucking tumbleweed. It's just a big ass fucking tumbleweed ready to hit me and kill me. I fucking hate these things. Oh.
Are all 7 of you in there? I only see 6. Oh, there's 7. Hi.
Cute. Tumbleweeds are hilarious though. No, they're not. Whoa!
If you drop an orange on the ground enough times, it'll turn into a squishy ball.
I used to do this as a kid. With the school oranges. Because I would take a bunch of oranges and I would shove them in my pocket. At school. When we had the whole oranges, or when we had the apples, like the whole apples and not the slices, I would load up my tray with them and I'd take them home. But why? Because I was hungry, motherfucker!
Ducks like to chase laser pointers too.
And then like during class, it's like, oh, well, I'm bored and I have 5 oranges. Isn't that stealing? Listen, man. My parents paid for that. My parents paid for me to have school lunch. Eventually, anyways, when I was younger, when I was young, we got free school lunches for a little bit. But, you better fucking believe, man. And one time I was like the volunteer lunch person in high school, actually. In high school, I was a volunteer lunch aide. And the lunch lady would, like, help me sneak like a bunch of like servings. She'd be like, well, nobody took these salads and there's still a bunch of Alfredo left. Do you want some? And I'd be like, hell yeah. And she would make me like 3 of the little those little red plaid tray things, and she would put a bunch of food in them and I would take them home, and you better believe that was peak.
Aww. What the hell? Good people exist, yeah. Disregarding the time she tried to sell me doTERRA oils.
Ta-da! Twitter took the chopper. What's your last name? Ginobili. Ginobili. My bad.
You gonna video me, I'ma video you.
For some weird reason, cats will react like this.
Okay.
This when they hear the sound of tape.
Tried to what? She tried to sell me doTERRA oils. She was in an MLM. And she didn't mean like maliciously or whatever. I had really bad allergies, and she was like, oh, if you use peppermint oil, it'll help clear up your allergies. And I was like, oh, okay.
He hates it.
Dutch Brothers!
A pop cup. Oh my god. Bro, you killed him.
What? You know what the East Coast doesn't have? At least the South doesn't have?
I can easily see why this.
Coffee. There's no good coffee. But I feel like maybe just my region of the West Coast really, really, really loves coffee. Runs on caffeine.
This type of lizard is called a sandfish.
Cute! No! He just wants to live in the dirt. He doesn't want to. No!
I guess it's time for him to get a new fish tank now.
Save the fish!
Are you ready?
That's so fucked up. I hate evil little dogs like this, chat. I don't think they're cute. Can I be real with you guys? I feel like these little demon dogs are always raised by the shittiest people too. Little rat dogs, yeah. Anybody with these little rat dogs, you know they're a fucking evil ass person.
This bird thought that her hair would be perfect material to make a nest with.
Aww! That's so cute! Cut off your hair! Give him some!
I have no idea how he was able to fit inside of this tube.
What the fuck? She's fake eating plastic to annoy me?
Why did nobody tell me that
Cats are so evil, man.
woodpeckers were really, really big?
It's not coming off.
Guys, there's a giant woodpecker right there.
Those are cool. Those are so cool. _yeah! Thank you for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Pipkin Pippa, and we're React Andes today. Oh, they're flattening the ground. There goes, thank you. We have Cuban coffee in Florida. If you drink 16 ounces of it in less than 10 minutes, you get to see the parallel backwards time universe! Holy shit, I gotta try Cuban coffee. If I was able to move back to the East Coast, if I was able to convince my family to move, I don't know what state I would choose, but I would like to be close to Florida. If not, potentially in Florida. Because being able to go outside and see all of that wildlife, you basically have a zoo in your backyard. And you have, surprisingly, one of the most chill legislations out there. I guess because a bunch of corporations own the state of Florida, so their government is really hands-off. I don't know what's going on there, but Florida, for some reason, you can do whatever you want out there. Careful though, Florida is a full PvP server, true. But don't hug the wild gators. That's how I would die, man. I would die trying to hug the gators. Man. Come to North Carolina, Pippa. There's nothing in North Carolina. North Carolina is like, you want a sampler of the South. You're like, I don't really want to fully commit. Just give me like a little bit of the South. That's not true. We have a mountain, I think. Yeah. You bugging. North Carolina has everything. No, man. No. North Carolina is okay. Jason Cardo, they go, don't do it. Florida is terrible for wildlife. Fire ants, wasps. It's Australia and North America, but wet. I lived there for 20 years. That's what sounds cool to me, because I like bugs. I love insects. I have... Well, I have... Hold on. Is it fine to show? My phone is just full of bug photos. Because every time I see an insect, I gotta stop. I gotta stop and I gotta take a little picture. Hold on, I have one of a bee that I saw just recently. My most recent one is a bee. I've got a lot of jumping spiders, because those are out right now. I need to ID a bunch of, I need to ID a bunch of them. My phone camera is dog shit. Just screenshot this so it's not the whole image. This is a bee I saw recently. There's some flowers and they have the big fat bumblebees like this. And then they have like the scrawnier bees. And it's really cute because if you stand there and just watch the fat ones, they like roll off the flowers. They're so fat they can't land on the flowers well. So if you stand there and watch them for long enough, they like roll off. Daniel's here, thank you. Don't listen to the haters. Florida's the best state. Florida has so much insane wildlife. Florida wildlife. They're clumsy. They're very clumsy. They're very cute. Stop being fat phobic. I am an appreciator of the fat bees. I like to just stand there and watch. Oh my god. Florida panther.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit.
I want to move to Florida. James Smith, thank you. Pippa, bugs are gross. They are the enemy. The only good bug is not alive. Bug so says our Lord and Savior Johnny Rico for Super Earth. Fighter goes saying you can't confirm a gopher tortoise lives in my neighbor's yard and he comes to mine to snack on my grass. Snakes, gators, possums, raccoons, and marsh bunnies also live in my yard. Hell yeah. Look
Hey
at
guys,
this.
I'm in the Florida Everglades and look what I got. Yoink. It's a Burmese python and this is a pretty big one. You better tell me where that 20-foot python is. Well, hi there, Mr. Swamp Puppy. I think you need to get out of the road, buddy.
I want one!
Look at this baby scarlet king snake. He's so cute. When you're looking for that 20-foot Burmese python, you may run into some crocodiles, but they're usually pretty chill. Look how
They're so
handsome.
cute.
Ooh, what do we got here?
Jollibee, thank you. Be
Yoink.
appreciation.
It's a gorgeous mud snake. Check out that bright colors.
Whoa.
They're aquatic snakes. We don't see them too often. Looking for that 20-footer by boat now. We're gonna find him. Mr. Yellow Rat Snake's giving me a kiss.
Yeah.
This swamp puppy's excited to see me. He's coming in hot.
Hello.
Yoink. It's a green water snake, and it wasn't too happy, and it gave me a little kiss on the hand, but it's no biggie. This little kitty cat, so cute. This morning,
The cats in Florida are so unique. Table milk, thank you. I live in the Everglades. It's a new adventure every day. See, I need that for content. Solel, thank you. Yellow jackets make it really hard to like bees, even though they ain't bees. I'm wrong, thank you. Wild deer at my work, gators in the streets, Florida. I think like mentally, I connect with Florida. All right. Everyone's so weird there. I'll never stand out. And all the pets in the world in your backyard. And anything that's not in your backyard you can legally own because Florida is really relaxed about exotic animal laws. If I want a skunk, I can have a skunk. If I want a Cuvier's dwarf caiman, I can have a Cuvier's dwarf caiman. If I want an alligator, I don't think you can actually have an alligator in Florida because there's wildlife there. But if you want, like, whatever you want, man, an owl? No, you can't have an owl, unfortunately.
I helped this cottonmouth cross the road, and he wasn't too happy, but I saved him. Got this female bug.
You can? I know you can farm them. I don't know if you can keep them as pets. Bingo bongo, thank you. If you ever wanted to go on a trail that's just deep in water for pretty orchids with the gators, there's a state for that. Love this state. Hell yeah.
Little female bug, so pretty. Then I had to yoink up this stud
Whoa.
spiny tail iguana. Hey guys, I'm in the
Badass. Badass, man.
Hey guys, I'm in the Florida Everglades and I'm using my feet to attract this swamp puppy.
Hello.
Mr. Crocodile's coming in hot. I think he's about to
I'm gonna lose a limb. If I ever move to Florida, I'm gonna lose a limb.
yoink me. But he's just
There's too much like streamer stuff though on the West Coast, and my parents love the West Coast and don't want to leave. Orion, thank you. I love bugs because they're nature's robots. I feel like eventually, you know, there's like streamers that I'm able to hang out with and stuff where I live now, and so that's like another like, I guess like bit of normalcy because I'm not good with like friend group stuff, you know. I'm like the kind of person where it's like I kind of just tend to forget that people exist for an entire year, and it's not because I don't care, it's just because, well, you're not in my line of sight, so you're not, I don't got that kind of object permanence, man. I know you exist, I just forget a little bit. But anyways, so with streamer friends, it's like, oh, I see you online constantly, and I see you on Twitter, and oh, you know what? This event's coming up. Let's hang out. Jojo, thank you. Swamp Bumpy, don't got time. Random milestone chat. Hi, Pippa. Bye, Pippa. Oh, okay. So I feel like eventually, you know,
all the streamer friends will probably move away someday. And whenever that happens, I'll strong arm my parents somehow. Hey Aries, thank you. Go see the St. Augustine alligator farm. I feel like so depressing. It's not depressing, it's just life. Maybe they'll move to Florida. Nah, I feel like with streamers or with content creators, just the natural pipeline is everybody moves to California, like deep California, Southern California. And it's like I don't wanna. Austin or LA, yeah. Which Austin or Texas, I wouldn't mind Texas, but I feel like if I'm gonna move out somewhere like Texas, it's like, well, I'd rather move to Florida. Why would anyone go to California? Because people are crazy. Well, because people have family, and I feel like, especially like with content creators, you know, like the flexibility that it offers, people tend to want to move back with their family to support them as they get older. And there's also the shiny appeal of like, oh, well, all the other streamers are out in California, and all the events and all the stuff that they want is in California. And doesn't Austin have a serial killer on the loose? Probably. Cali outside of urban centers is very nice, but yeah, a lot of people have people in California. I have family in California. I go down to visit every so often, but I live a comfortable distance from California. Let's just say that. Woojum, thank you. Everyone with a job you can do anywhere in the world moves to the place with the highest possible cost of living for some reason. I know, man! I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. That's why, like, Japan's appealed to me so much, because it's like, wow, I can live in one of, like, the most advanced cities of, like, Tokyo, and, like, everything is expensive there relative to the Japanese economy. Relative to me, I'm fine. I'd be fine. Hell yeah. Or looking at, like, a lot of, like, Southeast Asian countries, it's like, oh my god, you're telling me all these motherfuckers speak English? And they have beautiful cities and lush forests and amazing geography, and the conversion rate is like the fucking 1 penny to $1? Let's go, motherfuckers! USD wins again. USD wins again! Beautiful. A lot of Southeast Asia is gorgeous. And pirates? I don't know about the pirates, man. If a wealthy person is willing to pay $50 to a laundromat for a weekly wash, then you better believe that's what they charge. $50 a week? What the fuck? You can eat and live there like a king, yeah. Oh, man. Gorgeous is a bit of a stretch. All the Southeast Asian people are coming out to be like, actually, Southeast Asia isn't beautiful at all. Meanwhile, lush rainforests, beautiful rock formations, insane beaches, some of the craziest wildlife like binturongs. Oh, this is somebody's like school presentation. All of these like school, bro. Not wrong, thank you. Isn't Jelly from ask her about it? I don't know where she's from. Let's buy stigmatized properties. That's Japan. Look at this! Man,
to the Komodo Islands. Man. Southeast Asia is not that beautiful.
For 17,000 islands, the country offers a wide range of experiences for tourists. From natural wonders like beaches, mountains, and volcanoes, to cultural hotspots such as temples and traditional villages, there's something for everyone. Here are the top 10 cities to visit in Indonesia. Number 1, Bali.
This is an ad? Okay, listen, man. Just like in America, a lot of places are gonna suck, okay? But I guarantee there's some large cities that you can live very comfortably in on American paycheck.
Rich cultural heritage and vibrant
Look
art
at that.
scene.
Holy shit.
A must-visit destination is the Tangkuban Parahu volcano, boasting a unique shape and breathtaking views of the surrounding areas. The Trans Studio Bandung is an ideal attraction for thrill seekers, offering a world-class amusement park with exciting rides, live performances, and fun for all ages. Culture enthusiasts should visit Soanklang Ujo to learn about traditional Indonesian music and culture and try their hand at playing the angklung.
I've never heard of an
Lastly,
angklung.
visitors should not miss the opportunity to explore the local food scene in Bandung. The city is known for its delicious traditional cuisine, and visitors can sample a variety of dishes from savory meat dishes to sweet treats like madabak and batagor. Number 5. Medan. Medan is a captivating city filled with culture, history, and gastronomic delights.
Look at how
this
much
city
there
has
is.
plenty of awe-inspiring,
Look at
vast
how
collection
much
of vintage
stuff there
cigarettes
is.
and showcases the tobacco industries such as Lawang Sewu, a historical building that was once the headquarters of the Dutch East Indies Railway Company.
Street food not at all clean or inspected? Brother, I'll risk it for a biscuit. I don't fucking care. I eat food off of my floor. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter, man.
Island offers a range of activities for every type of traveler. From the tranquil beaches to the challenging climb of Mount
She's
Rinjani,
immune. I'm immune.
Lombok's diverse landscape is impressive.
The only ones that I would not risk it are the ones where there's like actual flies and insects and stuff like crawling on the food. That's a bit too far. That's a bit too far.
Mount Rinjani, a popular attraction, is a beautiful active volcano that provides a rewarding climb with incredible views of the island from its summit.
Bare hand food handling? Fine, I don't care.
He just really wanted some ice cream.
You can't have that.
Yo, I'm really sorry, okay?
I love their enthusiasm.
What is wrong with you? Why are you blue?
She was trying to jump over the...
What the fuck? Why is it blue?
Why is it blue? What?
garage laser sensor. That is the end of this video. Hopefully this video was the best video you saw today.
Pacific Blue, thank you.
I'll see you guys again
You do
very
piping
soon.
sounds
Later.
now. What? This one. Plane engine starts
Hello
failing.
everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. This plane was taking off from Taiwan when one of the pieces of the engine started to fall off.
Yeah, I think I'd cry.
The pilot immediately turned the plane around and made a safe emergency landing.
I think I'd cry. Ah, cute! Oh, goodbye! Have a wonderful time!
They didn't realize that it was gonna be this windy outside.
Oh. He got kidnapped!
This video left me with more questions than answers.
What? What? What happened? What happened to the car? Unbelievable aura.
Voice, this guy
Unfucking believable aura,
realized that
chat.
he could match the frequency of any room that he's in.
If we sing this note, there's no resonant frequency, but if we... So, did they just ask what that noise is?
This security camera caught
That was stupid.
this police car getting struck by lightning. These construction workers were
That was cool.
caught having fun instead of working.
Karma, yeah, karma for giving out one too many speeding tickets, man. Oh my god. Holy base. Holy fucking base. Holy base, thank you. That guy in the car really had to split. They should
He bought a new
race! They should do
golfing head cover
races!
that looks like his dog.
Bro, I don't think he likes that. I don't think he likes it. Instagram is so full of normies. Oh my god. Ah! Instagram is so full of normies. They'll see like something like that and they'll be like, this is actually really abusive.
They suddenly found themselves right in the middle of a tornado.
Motherfucker starting. Dude, this whole place is.
What do you even do in this situation?
Holy. That's why I got out the machine.
What do you do in that situation? I feel like, I don't know, buckle up into the truck? Would you buckle up in the truck? If you run outside, you might get like picked up or whacked with debris. You could also maybe like crouch down, like unbuckle and crouch down maybe. I feel like if you buckle up though, like that's maybe like a little bit more safe, and then just like do like the airline tactic of like you lean your head forward and cover the back of your head with your arms. Crusher Thin, thank you. You seem to have an affinity for living things. How are you with plants like orchids and carnivorous plants? Do you think you would ever want to grow them? I've never tried growing an orchid or carnivorous plant. I have some cilantro. It's doing all right. It's getting really tall. Waiting for my cucumbers to start looking good, but they're just okay. My cucumbers are okay. My dog dug up one of my cucumbers, unfortunately. That's where I'm at in my life. Is that street legal?
He saw that the piano keys were reflecting in the ceiling.
Whoa! That's beautiful!
They were trying to pick up the shipping container, but picked up the whole truck instead.
It's a 2-for-1 deal. Why are they still going? Why is he still
This
going?
baby can't decide if they want to be happy or sad.
This is me. Grimville, thank you for the
You really let the
raid!
intrusive thoughts
Welcome
win.
in, Raiders. My name's Pipkin Pippa. We're just watching some videos. It's gonna pop in his face. Oh!
I want to say this is a dumb idea, but I have no idea.
That happened to me at a Petco when I was a child. But I didn't shoot it into my face. It was like full of powder and it busted open all over the floor.
And I was so scared and confused.
How this job gets done otherwise.
Oh my god. Unbelievable levels
Robot fights are
of
pretty
adapt,
fun
improvise, overcome.
to watch.
Oh my god! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Get him, get him, get him!
She accidentally recorded herself saving someone from drowning.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, it's getting over the jet. Okay, okay.
It was time to show off this new car that he just
Chad, is that real?
won. He was trying to take care of these plants when this happened.
All of these plants dead.
I really thought this cat was gonna start levitating.
My mother just scared me with a sneak attack hug. Jesus fucking Christ.
He was super excited to graduate from his grade school.
I've got my door open.
Wow.
Someone is probably getting fired for this.
Tables already almost maxed out up there.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
This guy spent days making this custom pet gate for
What
his
even
cat.
happened? Oh, that's sad. Oh, pretty lady. Pretty lady and talented.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
These guys found a deer that was lost in the middle of a lake and saved it from drowning.
Oh, that's so sad.
Rising Sun Tournament. The small boat. Look at that, guys.
That's so sad.
This cat refused to let go of this piece of bread.
Corbin, you have to give it back.
How did it end up there? I don't know.
Corbin.
Dude, his claws are all out like crazy.
Cats are so fucked up, man.
Poor little guy just wanted some birdseed.
Cats kind of give me anxiety, man.
This is cute though. Look at this stupid idiot.
Wow! Noch nie einen Blitz gesehen.
Har ni en blitz gesehen? Wow! Whoa! I have the nod from the guy in the back.
This cat really loves her snacks.
Aww. Weird little fucking creatures, man. Weird fucking creatures. I'm watching with my cat right now. They're so weird. Cats are so weird. Why are they like this? What do they want in life? I don't understand. What am I looking at? Is this the same guy? Or a
Here's some
bunch
really
of
cool lightning
guys?
going through a rainbow. That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Jesus Christ.
Fentanyl must be amazing. Loads of people give up on everything that makes life good for it.
Chat, do not do fentanyl! Okay, chat, that's enough internet for today. I'm logging off. I'm logging off, chat. I don't need to be convinced by 𝐏𝐡𝐚𝐬𝐿 to do fentanyl. Duncan Doubleton, thank you. Oh my god, Mario_Yenvid. Jesus Christ. Can I get the Miss Super Chat list, please? That's insane. That's insane, man. How is that allowed? How can you make that title in that thumbnail? What the fuck? Yeah, I can let another one of these play and just mute it. Stranger Scene, thank you. We know why Fent feels so good, so it's okay. Oh, okay. That guy tried to steal. That was a would-be thief. No, Nyanar, thank you. It's educational? Bro. Bro, are you sure? God, I love Fent. Oh my god. There's a video link in this. Zenomos, thank you. My primary care physician no longer accepts my insurance. Let's go! Oof. Fin in the tank, thank you. Or Fin in the tank, thank you. Thanks, Doc. CBBC Deck, thank you. Hail damage my windshield cost 100. What $1,200 to replace $1,200 for your windshield? That's no bueno, man. That's no fucking bueno. I don't think so, brother. I don't fucking think so. Tomlin, thank you. Can we watch Daily Dose of Peek of Me? Maybe next time. Game Rage, thank you. A cartoon animated video describing why fentanyl feels good. That's totally not gonna convince a child audience to try it or anything. No. Everybody knows cartoons are for adults nowadays. Welcome, man. Thank you. Zero impact on resale value versus engine condition, to be honest. Cecil, the Dark Knight, thank you. Hey, Pippa, have you ever seen the Fire Department Chronicles Real Things I've seen as a paramedic? I have not. What's going on with that seahorse, man? He loves it. He loves the thrill. Second roll, thank you. That's just like a hot tub. What the fuck? Second roll, thank you. Oh, chat, fun fact. This is called cavorting. Second roll, thank you. Then there's my stepdad screaming, face crimson because the goat rubbed horns on his dually pickup. Yashka, thank you. Hey, Pippa, it's my birthday today. Glad to watch my favorite pink rabbit while I drink some Sapporo. Well, if you're still sober, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Yashka. Happy birthday to you. Your name's cool, by the way. Awesome gamer dad, thank you. Pippa, could you do the Daily Dose of Internet voice for a little bit? Hey guys, welcome to your dose of Daily Internet. This horse is running. This guy caught a really big fish. Pizza fan, thank you. Out of all the React endings I've watched here by far, reacting the hardest, Sasuga slops somehow deliver us from streamers who let their chair work for them. I think you sent this at around the time when I was responding to DMs. Right, go, thank you. The big problem with homework is that teachers assign it if only their class matters. Second issue is that it amounts to a lot of busy work and it counts to your grade just to keep dummies afloat. Brandon, thank you. Pippa, I watched a video on Real Silent Suzuka. I cried. Why did you tell us to look into it? Watching season 1 hurts even more. Yeah. Scoopy, thank you. They make tires so they don't pop. It's fine. True? People know, thank you. Can't wait for that one stream where she tells us about popping her tire. No. It's never gonna happen. Marmalin, thank you. Curb checking is a mandatory check. True. Drexel, thank you. I've bent a rim that way before. Skill issue. Don't get a vehicle that's so low to the ground. Thor, thank you. You know you found a friendly tire changer once? Twice is not gonna happen. Shrogar, thank you. You're right, Pippa. I'm working my shift at Amazon right now. If I'm caught, Bezos himself will personally watch over our assassinations. Nuclear Halberd, thank you. And if it pops, that's why I pay for AAA. Binary goes, thank you. Pippa makes a strong argument for self-driving, automated cars, and walkable cities. Amazing. Because I said you should go the speed limit? Paradoxical Madness, thank you. New Yorkers stop at green lights and honk at reds. True? Foxtail, thank you. Even better when people restart their car when light turns green with manual transmission. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Nuclear Helper, thank you. I always waste 2 secs on green because Amber Gamblers. Man. I guess you're cooking though. Skeptical Panda, thank you. The red light camera sees all. True. Binary goes, thank you. The stall rate of hit and run, so long as you don't stop, is very, very low. You worry too much! Atana Music, thank you. Middle of intersection on yellow light, turns red, beeper goes off to signal crosswalk. Blind man walked in front of me. Thank God I dodged! Oh, man. See, that's the kind of shit that scares me, man. You never know. You never know, because everybody is glued to their phones. You don't know if somebody's just gonna, like, fucking walk out without paying attention. Oh, man, that fish is not, like, littering. You never know. You don't fucking know. People will just do it. Background noise, thank you. Is the Pipmobile in good working order? Pretty much. No, Mr. G, thank you for 5 KPPs. Reaps, thank you. This makes me want to see her play one of the Carmageddon games where hitting pedestrians was half the point of the series. Foxtails, thank you. Ah, man, there's like... Best Buy started putting out, like, the driving wheels, and every time I go to Best Buy now, I, like, look at it, and I'm like... I don't play racing games, but what if I played racing games? What if I bought a $400 race wheel set and played racing games? Foxtails, thank you. To be honest, as a pedestrian, I always expect cars to stop when I cross, but of course I evaluate the speed and don't risk it if too close, too fast. Bro, I won't even start going across the crosswalk, okay? Unless the car is completely stopped. I won't do it. Slowing down ain't enough for me. I'm sorry. You have to come to a complete stop. Because I've had too many close calls where people are like, slow down means I just keep barreling towards you and almost hit you, right? I don't need to actually stop, right? And then when it's like 2 lanes of traffic, and there's another car, and it's like, okay, yeah, this one car stopped for me. However, this other guy seems to have zero intention of slowing down even a little bit. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, if I had started walking, I would have fucking died. Foxtail, alright, thank you. Drexel, thank you. Red circle you can turn, red arrow you cannot. Depends on your state. I'm telling you, there are some states where you can turn right on a red arrow. Binary goes, thank you. Pippa, the laws only apply to driving. They do not apply to traveling. Inside, thank you. Pippa, truck driving sim. Not wrong, thank you. I'm going 85 on the highway and 3 cars, including a cop, has me going 95 plus! Driving laws don't mean shit in Florida sometimes! What the fuck, man? Phoenix Kasai, thank you. You're kind of a weirdo, but you're funny. What the hell, man? Never walk on the side of the road where oncoming traffic is behind you as well. Always walk against traffic, because traffic, if you go with the flow of traffic, they'll kill you with their mirror. They're not paying attention. They will kill you with their mirror. It's so scary. It's so scary. I love riding my bike, but I will only take, like, the very empty, dead residential roads. Because I have almost been fucking vehicular homicided like 20 times. Because even though I'm riding as close as I can get to the edge of the road. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Some other motherfucker, they've got like phone in one hand, they're not paying attention, they're fucking driving off the line, they're ready to kill me. They're ready to fucking kill me, man. Jesus Christ. Cyclists are scary. There's so many times where I'm like, I just gotta ride on the sidewalk, man. Like, there's some roads where it's just straight up too dangerous. I don't care if it's illegal in that instance, because it's like there's some places where it's just like I can't, like, this is not worth risking. I would rather risk getting a ticket, because the alternative is I get fucking like run over. Cool, thank you. What is Pippa's and chat's favorite weather condition? I like slightly overcast. So Brian Bob, thank you. If you're going to hit me, I want you to look me in the eye. The video stopped. Real rainy spring. They hit Pippa with their zoomies. God. I've had I've had fucking... This just happened to me the other night. I was riding my bike. I'm going down the road. It is dark and it is like empty out. And it's like, it's been a long day of it being hot as hell. And I'm like, I just want to like go outside, get some fresh air and not die of heat stroke. Getting some exercise in. So I'm going for just a very casual bike ride. I don't even have my dog with me. I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna do like just a little stroll, basically. It is dead empty. You have reflectors on? I have reflectors on my bike, and I have a mounted light on my bike. Okay, I have a headlight on my bicycle. Okay, battery operated. The road is empty. I'm going down a hill. And this van, this pedo van, pulls out in front of me. And I have to like, I'm like swerving, trying to like put a stop on the fucking brake. Like my bike is like, because this guy waited until I was like right there to pull out. And I'm like, you're going to kill me! I feel like I'm saying that a lot this stream, but it's like, what are you trying to do? Did you try to cause an accident so that way, like, you could kidnap me or something? Like, is that genuinely what was gonna happen? I can't imagine any other reason. The guy was like looking right at me. There's no way he didn't see me unless he's that mentally checked out. Bro, I was like, I was so ready for a head-on collision, man. Not head-on, but I was ready to T-bone him with my fucking bicycle and die! Going down a hill! I hated that. I hated that shit so fucking much, man. I hate it. It happens. It happened with a fucking cop. A cop did the same thing to me. And it's like, I had to like swerve and go into the road, like behind the cop, to try and like dodge, like into his lane, like dodge, because he pulled out right in front of me, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Yeah, they would arrest me if they hit me. Graham, thank you. I'm in an argument with someone right now, calling Mario Loli. Really best is thank you. Now imagining Pippa's bike to be like Richard Tyler's from Page Master. I don't know, man. I love riding my bike. But God, people are scary. People are so fucking terrifying, chat. It's like they come up with new ways to keep you on your toes. Just for fun. Just to make sure your noggin is still jogging. How does media, thank you. Oh, so this is why my premium keeps going up. Damien Itami, thank you. You can legally go 15 miles per hour over the speed limit in a lot of places in Texas. Jesus Christ. Slazel, thank you. All the cute boys in chat who want uppies. What the fuck? Chris Cook, thank you. The flow of traffic is the speed limit. The law of the speed limit is to maintain income from police work. Bunch of bull. Background noise, thank you. Found out from a judge they can get you if you go even 1 mile over. It's up to them. Awesome Gamer Dad, thank you. Speed limits are arbitrary numbers designed to generate income. PM, thank you. Pippa causing a 30-car pileup because she's going 25 under traffic while watching Uma Musume. I do not watch anything while I drive. Now, Mr. G, thank you. Can't believe my Oshi is actually a snail and not a rabbit. Kleidaru, thank you. Mega base. Pippa not dying in a car crash. Enjoy her. Ash Kaijuni, thank you. The deers aren't in the pact. Apache, thank you. That's why you do 90. They just turn to mist or go over any slower and it's dangerous. What? RG, thank you. Back road speed limit is based on your control. Nick to Dick, thank you. I was driving around the Midwest a while ago and their highways had posted minimum speed limits, which were like 65 miles per hour. Why does it everywhere have that? I think you should drive at the speed limit. Slazel, thank you for the 20 PPs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another basis, thank you. Hey, the rules are there for a reason. They're there because the man wants to keep us down. This is thank you. I found my speed limiter on I-88 halfway to 𝐒𝐿𝐢.
Miguel Ignacio Granero, thank you. Shitboxes are the best. I'm still using a non-legal bike since I was 17 and I'm 26. The shittier the vehicle, the better. Binary goes, thank you. If they didn't want me to drink and drive, why do they ask for my driver's license when I go to buy alcohol? Good point. I think, okay, here's my controversial hot take, which I don't do, just to be 100% clear. But, like, why can't you have, like, a little bit of alcohol? Right? They're like, you can't have any alcohol. But it's like, you know, for esports gamers, they have a little bit of alcohol, and it's like a performance enhancer. You're telling me I can't have one little shot before getting on the road? Says I'll thank you. Those who got gifted get uppies. Oh. What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing to chat? Fire Kindly, thank you. Hello, Yapping Rabbit. Haven't caught you live in months. Good to see you. My gateway drug of a VTuber is just as schizo and paranoid as always. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You can, but there's a limit. But if they pull you over and they smell alcohol on your breath, it's over for you. It doesn't matter if you're under the legal limit because they smelled alcohol on you and now they're going to kill you. Hello, thank you. It's impressive how many people think they can just get to break the law just because they say so. Thanks for being sane. T, a cop. Thank you. Thank you. Validation. You know what? I back the boys in blue. King Elsidian, thank you. Rooftop tents suck. Look at Fish 13 for a good tent. When they agree with me anyways. Link Nito, thank you. If you drive a Killdozer, the rules of the road are whatever you want them to be. Pyromaniac bro, thank you. If you can, get a secondhand teardrop camper. Went camping with my cousin who oh my god. Who has one, and it was the perfect amount of just essentials and comfort. Clueless, thank you. If there isn't a car or person at a stoplight or stop sign, why do I need to stop at all? People be like that, man! Oh my god. Caboose, thank you. Pippa, look up basic speed law. This is thank you. Randomly stalls, locks sometimes don't work. Putting money on Pippa owning an old Dodge. Rockwell hardness tested boop is thank you. Honestly, keep it running. Newer cars are hard to fix. You lost the game, thank you. If everyone else is speeding and you aren't, then you can cause an accident and kill grandma. Don't kill grandma, Pippa. Speed for grandma. It will save her life. I'm not gonna speed! You guys can't convince me to speed! McClax, thank you. Hey, my Mercedes that I take to car shows has 225,000 miles on it, so you're fine. Saltier, thank you. Hey, Pippa, today's my birthday. Can I get happy birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the Saltier. Happy birthday to you. Punga-chan, thank you. Forced to drive sober. Born to booze cruise. That's my Yoshi. Yeah. Alfonso, thank you. Hey, Pippa, can you wish me happy birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Alfonso. Happy birthday to you. Smokehouse barbecue. Holy shit. Sorry. Happy birthday to you. Jinx, thank you. A taxi passed me, then hard stopped in front of me. There were two suspicious motorbikes behind me. I didn't stop. I evaded the taxi and drove fast. That's scary. What the hell? Second roll, thank you. Don't ask the thing what its dad's doing in World War II. Whip King, thank you. So no to speeding, but yes to no safety. I don't need airbags if I don't get in an accident. Yeah, thank you. My grandpa has a Volkswagen thing, Safari, in Mexico in the 70s when he ran for president! What the hell? Biner goes, thank you. My car's AC broke a year ago. I'm no longer bothered by the heat. Packer noise, thank you. Manual or auto? Auto. Fiesta Cat, thank you. Pippa drives a monster truck. Alex, thank you. I opened you up on Twitch and saw a heart for me to punch to increase my score. What was that? I don't know. Slazel, thank you. I will be giving uppies again next month. Be prepared. Smiles deviously. What the hell? Chat, did you guys enjoy your uppies? Master Prick, thank you. Can I get happy birthday a day late? Happy belated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to Master Prick. Happy belated birthday to you. Thank you. If it wasn't for a dumb law made as retaliation for Euros not buying chicken from us, we'd still have cool little trucks. Sad. Binary Ghost, thank you. Never get into road rage incident with a car that's worse than yours. Never get into a fight with someone uglier than you. Advice from my uncle. Oh, I win in every situation. Mr. Kuya, thank you for the $20 dues. Miguel, thank you. The primal and autistic urge to buy a shitbox and be proud of it. Jeff, the New York financier, thank you. Blinkers, you mean signal lights? Bro. Daily basis, thank you. DMV should have a driver's handbook with the laws listed. Problem is that you have to go to the DMV to get it. Wait, yeah, there's a little bit of irony there. Daily basis, thank you. Now I want to see Chinchilla Predator. Binary goes, thank you. Hey, so did Scrooge only have that one dude working for him? Why didn't that guy just find another job? I don't think it's that simple. Binary goes, thank you. That dude was working up the courage to meet his neighbor and you just walked away and shut the door. He must have been crushed. Drexel, thank you. May she rest in peace. What the hell? Thank you. The 11-foot 8+8 inch is the best thing in Derm. Oh, the can opener. That's not in Derm. Background noise, thank you. Have any close calls while living there? While living in the house that was right next to the frequent shootout stream? I don't think I personally did. I really didn't go outside much then, so it was like, oh, another shootout happening. I guess I'll duck and cover. Talisman, thank you. I thought I used to live in the ghetto when I was younger. Quikitsu, thank you. I could die, but in this city, but think of the shops, woman moment. You can die anywhere you live, man. You die anywhere. I'm wrong, thank you. Pippa doesn't have to fight to... Pippa doesn't have teeth to lose in a fight? What the fuck, man? Corey Dan, thank you. I live in the PvP server known as Kansas City, and the place you're describing is wigging me out. Nels here, thank you. Home is where the heart is. The South sets you free. Daily Besses, thank you. As a Southern East Coaster, if we're angry, you'll know. Otherwise, we're talking to you, then we like you. Thank you, thank you. It always makes me happy when you speak well of us. Skeptical Panda, thank you. Imagine a coffee company with a VTuber wing. Jeff, thank you. 16 ounces of coffee. Is that a cup for a child? Terrence Van Liu, thank you. If the state doesn't have a song, it's not worth it. Spray God, thank you. As a Florida man that has had Cuban coffee, it gives you a personal one-on-one time with the Gator Man who reveals the answers of the universe to you, but the catch is you can't remember it after the coffee wears off. What? New Hercative, thank you. Just build a phase house in Southeast Asia and move in with the girls. Good plan, good plan. The can opener is in Derm. No, it's not! No, it is not. The can opener? No stragglers? Okay. I could have swore. Cause there's a really nice ice cream place next to here that does ube ice cream, and when I first got into Phase Connect, I went there to celebrate. I went to that ice cream place and I was like, oh, the can opener bridge is right here. Ube mentioned, yeah. Wait. Is it? This one does say in Derm. I could have swore. Maybe. I don't know. Fire Canyon, thank you. Ube, Philippines #1. Thanks for all the containers. Open the bridge. Chat right again. Maybe. There are a ton of lookalikes? I don't know. I don't know, man. I could have swore. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it isn't Derm. Surely there's more than one. But, anyways, I'm gonna head off for the night. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name's Pippa, and I will see you tomorrow. What's a cringe? Till they fall away, till they fall away, till they fall away, till they.
Till day fluffles away, till day fluffles away, till day fluffles away, till day. Pippa eating